Yes, new game, please. Oh, I forgot. I don't think there's voice acting, so I gotta do all the talking. Hey, wanna hit up the karaoke place? The new Love and Hero song is out. I'm not feeling up to it today. The story creeped me out earlier. Do you wanna hear it? Yeah, sure, why not? Oh, sure. You remember Miss Yamaguchi? She wears those big glasses. I heard she's gone missing. What? No one knows where she is? Nope, she just disappeared. Just up and poof from the library. One of the student librarians said she was researching something there, but then she vanished. But she's super diligent, right? One of the students thought it was weird that she'd up and leave like that, so he checked in on her. But when he did, oh, that's nice. The only thing left was her arm. It had a really weird scar on it, so it was definitely her arm. A scar? Yeah, it looked like a dog bite. She showed it to me once. She had no idea where it came from. For real? There was a scar like that on Miki's leg too. Huh? Miki? Wait, that's the girl who went missing, yeah. It's crazy. Maybe that rumor is true. The one about the cursed scar. Cut it out, you're scaring me. How would you look at that? That man has a scar. I hear snatches of an idiotic ghost story. They're speaking seriously, but it's obvious they don't believe a word. They're only killing time. Rumors are the best way to do that. Yeah, the background music's neat. The sun's about to set. It's gotten later than I planned. I shouldn't have stuck around to hear that story. I better hurry. I look off to the side and Ash is like staring off into the distance, and I'm like, bro, you okay? Thunder rumbles in the distance. A huge mansion is in front of me. Strange. I'm sure I was just. My vision blurs. My ears are buzzing. Ugh, my head's swimming. It's almost like I'm drunk. What time is it? I glance at my wrist, but my watch is gone. Did I put it in my coat pocket? He's having a moment. Yeah, he was getting real into that creepy story. But all I find is a business card. In elegant printed letters is the name. Sayokujo Spirit Healer. On the back is a photo of the mansion. I guess this must be the Kujo Mansion then? Kujo Mansion, Sayokujo. Those names sound familiar somehow. One way to find out. Taking a deep breath, I reach out to knock. I stop when I see something on my wrist. Yeah, we saw that at an angle earlier. It's a strange scar. When did that... I could just be imagining this, but I feel an icy chill when I look at it. Knock, knock, knock! My fist pounds on the door. No reply. A light appears in a second floor window. It's probably too far from the door for them to hear me knocking. I grasp the doorknob and find it unlocked. No point in staying outside. I'll just go in. I'll apologize to the owner later. I don't know why, but I like the text. The text looks like the way, like look at the word aisle. The way the apostrophe is, I don't know why. I like it. It's neat. So I should put that out there. The inside is shrouded in darkness. A small beam of light from the window is the only way I can see anything in here. It's dead silent except for the constant ticking of a clock's second hand. I must be in the entrance hall. The atrium extends to the second floor. Anyone home? There's no reply to my shout. Maybe they've soundproofed this place so they can't hear me down here. I guess I need to go upstairs then. A staircase is just visible up ahead. I walk towards it, cutting across the hall. My ears catch a strange noise. I turn to look where it's coming from. Okay. Someone's there, enveloped by the dark. I think they're staring at me. Ignore them, talk to them, approach them. In a real life situation, I'd just be like, hello? From a very far distance, so. Hello? I call out, but the person remains silent. Approach, I guess. Gulping, I hesitantly make my way over, trepidation slowing my steps. It's a young girl. She doesn't move an inch as I approach. At least, it seems that way to— I know her eyes were just open, so now they're closed. This is kind of— It doesn't look like she's even breathing. A corpse. Great, I creep myself out. I start to sweat. What should I do? Poke? With a shaky hand, I slowly reach out and touch her skin. I'm not sure what I expected, but it feels unnatural somehow. Stiff and cold. I press down on her arm and she makes the strange sound I heard earlier. Now it makes sense. She's a doll. Oh. A doll's joints creak when they're moved. That's what made the noise. What a relief, if disappointing. I carefully begin climbing the stairs, making sure not to trip. As I reach the landing, the sharp sound of a bell breaks the silence. It seems to be coming from above me. Looking up, I can spy the outline of a clock. I bet that's what's making the sound. Sure, we'll approach it. The noise guides me over. It's an antique grandfather clock. The noise is definitely coming from here. I reach toward the glass to check inside. Ooh. All of a sudden, it stops chiming. Silence descends, broken only by ticking. I guess it's fixed now, but that timing was a little too spot on. Was it really a coincidence? All these strange occurrences make me uneasy, but I continue on to the room with the light. Stopping in front of the door, I knock. But again, there's no reply. I try again several times, even calling out, but there's still no answer. I push on the door. It's dark inside. Strange, I definitely saw lights on in here when I was outside. Wafting through the room is an odd smell. It's sugary, like a ripe fruit. The whole room is permeated with it. Some kind of aromatherapy, maybe? It's not a particularly pleasant smell, though. The aroma draws me further into the room. There's something in the middle of the floor. The floor under my feet feels off. It's wet. It dawns on me that I'm smelling something else mixed in with the sweet smell. I know this scent, this metallic tang. Oh, well, that's that. Lightning flashes and I catch a glimpse of something. A startlingly I don't know why I have such a hard time with that word. Grotesque object stretches out across the floor beneath my feet. Something strange is there. Yeah, sure, we'll stare at it. It's so bizarre that I can't stop staring. Blooming flowers are everywhere. bursting out of the woman's stomach, her blood-soaked body overwhelmed with them. Yeah, staring is always the best option. I wrenched my gaze away, horrified. But the hellish images burned into my mind. I can feel my entire body shaking. Bile rises. I'm gonna throw up. Hello. In the next instant, the lights are on. Wait, that's not all. The body's gone, leaving only a stain. This doesn't make sense. It's a bad dream. At least I'd really much prefer it if it was. But the faint smell that remains in the bloodstain crushed any hope I had of that. I beat a retreat from the room in an effort to escape this whole bizarre situation. When I stumble back into the hall, the lights are on in here as well. I decide to have another look around. All the furnishings in here are old enough to be antiques. They match this old-fashioned mansion. Oh, hi. A large doll sits on a couch. This must be the figure I saw in the dark. One would easily mistake this for a human if they couldn't see the ball joints. Probably belongs to the owner of the mansion. So what do I do now? Contact the police? Her stomach was full of flowers, sir, and the corpse of up and vanished like fog. Like anyone would believe that. Welcome to Kujo Mansion. The doll moved. It spoke. A different kind of shudder runs through me than the one when I found the corpse. Up until this point, I was nothing more than an observer to all these freaky events. I could distance myself from it, but now, a doll is talking to me. Have I startled you? If so, I sincerely apologize. My master ordered me to behave as a normal doll until told otherwise. The words are elegant and refined, but her face never moves an inch. She may look human, but she clearly isn't. She slowly folds her hands together, so she can move too. I am sorry for not introducing myself. I am called Mary. You have likely seen a number of oddities here already. I see. My master Sayakujo was unable to escape from the mark then. Sayakujo? Does she mean that corpse? Wait, what's this about a mark? Lady Saya was searching for a way to escape the mark. Were you not also called here by her because of the mark on your arm? She must be talking about this weird scar. Did Sayakujo invite me to this mansion? When I try to remember, my head hurts. I have something to tell you in place of my late master. But I would like to ask one thing first. Do you know your own name? Well, that was a much simpler question than I had been expecting. It's... Uh-oh. I break out into a sweat. My throat is drying up. What? Why can't I answer? I'm shocked to find I'm coming up blank. I see. Then it is as I thought. Somehow Mary knows what's going on with me. Before I offer an explanation, please decide on a temporary name. Things would go much easier if I have a name by which to call you. BB doll, is that you? It is also likely you will find it hard to remain calm if you are nameless. Oh, okay, cool. I could give a name, I guess. She's probably right. Better to have some placeholder name than continue life as a hollow, nameless being. Enter the protagonist's name. Oh, the last name. Yashiki. We could keep it. I mean, it's fine. Yeah, Yashiki's fine. Oh, now we gotta enter her first name. Kazuo. I was gonna do something like really annoying and put like the name like Pepi, like I did with my chocobo, but I'll just leave Kazuo. It's fine. Is Kazuo Yashiki okay? Yes, it's fine. Oh, okay. Glasses and beard, beard, glasses alone, and none. We could do the combo. I like the combo. Don't feel bad. I name a chocobo Chuck. That's great. I'm Kazuo Yashiki. Understood, Lord Yashiki. Now I shall explain to you about the mark. It is the seal of death. Those who have it will die soon. You do not believe me? I am certain this sounds absurd to one who has led an uneventful life. However, excuse me. She said I led an uneventful life. How do you know? I mean, I could be the most wanted bachelor in the entire universe, okay? Thanks. What the fuck was that sound? Did the game just call me a liar? However, my master's death proves it to be irrefutably true. The corpse's sweet stench comes back to me. That didn't seem like the work of humans. I am afraid that the horror of the mark does not stop there. Victims slowly lose their memories until the day they die. They face death all the while suffering from the terror of losing oneself. Memory loss? That can't be. That would mean that I'm... Yes. The fact that you have forgotten your name proves that death is coming. Lord Yashiki, you will die this very dawn. Thanks! It's very comforting. Oh, death mark. Oh, title drop. Nice. People in Final Fantasy XIV running around the Thunderblade Darkbringer, and I have Chuck. My memories skip forward a bit after that. I just remember being completely stunned at what Mary revealed to me. I can probably attribute it to memory loss caused by the mark. The next thing I know, I'm lying in a guest room in the mansion. I vaguely recall dragging myself up the stairs and coming here. I must have fallen asleep at some point, and thanks to that I feel a lot better. I'll die at dawn, huh? I try saying it out loud. It's definitely shocking, but I can't say it feels real yet. It doesn't make sense, way out of the blue. But if it's true, is waiting for my untimely death the only thing I can do? It might be a good idea to ask Mary more about it. I find Mary sitting in the exact same spot as before. She hasn't moved an inch. I doubt a dog gets bored waiting like humans do. Good morning, Lord Yashiki. Are you feeling better now? Yeah, I'm as good as it can be. I'll just say yes. That is good to hear. Since it appears that you have calmed down, I would like to ask a question. What will you do now? I can guide you down only two paths. The first is to wait for death. The second is to fight the mark. Can you help me? If that is what you wish, yes. My master was researching the mark. A few days prior to her death, she found a way to escape it. Regretfully, she passed away before she was able to inform me. So she doesn't know anything after all. There is some time yet before dawn. You have a slim chance. Salvation is a thin thread dangling from heaven. With that you would grab a hold of it, and I shall do my utmost to help. What will you do? Doll's about to find out why they call Xeno Captain Smecko. I guess it boils down to whether I trust her. If she's right about all this, my time on Earth is up at dawn. If I don't want to die, then there's no other choice but to resist the mark until then. If she's lying, I'll be fine when morning comes. But am I really alright with that? People are being killed in nonsensical, grotesque ways. Am I going to turn a blind eye to it? This is a life or death decision. I need to think about it carefully. Live or die. Deadly choice. You will be faced with choices that can result in death. There is limited time, and your soul power will continue to drain. Time's up, or wrong answers will result in game over. So be quick, but also careful in finding the right answer. Okay. Restoring soul power. Completing a deadly choice will restore some soul power. Accelerated dialogue. Dialogue will be sped up while pressing the L button. But certain dialogue cannot be sped up. Backlog. The plus button will display previous dialogue. Auto mode. The R button will activate auto mode. Hiding the dialogue window. You can hide the dialogue window by pressing X button. That's a lot of information. Thank you. Then I shall ask you, will you quietly wait for death or struggle against the mark? Oh, fight the mark. Safe. Survived. Okay. I've decided to trust you. As you say, Lord Yashiki. Then I shall carry out the dying wish of my master and aid you. I cannot do much, but feel free to request anything you wish of me. That was a little intense for a tutorial. I made up my mind, but that doesn't mean I know what I should do. I know squat about the supernatural, and losing my memory makes research impossible. But I don't have a moment to lose. A knock comes from the front door. Who'd come here this late at night? Oh my, what a sign of fate. It seems that other mark bearers have arrived. Is it instinct that she knows these things? Also, okay, like, I know supernatural, yada yada, and a lot of crazy shit is happening. Death mark and stuff. But are we ever gonna find out how the doll came to be? Like, it just hit me. I'm like, you know, okay, crazy shit is going on, but is no one gonna talk about how a living, breathing, talking doll exists? No? Okay. Maybe she has some kind of mysterious power, being a talking doll and all. I beg your pardon, Lord Yashiki. I do apologize, but could you go greet our guests in my stead? They may experience a shock if a doll such as myself welcomes them. Moreover, while I am able to move my arms, I am unable to walk. It's pretty much a given. I move to the front door to greet our guests. People fated to die, like me. I wonder what they're like. Who I find at the door are not who I'd expect to see out this late at night. A high schooler. And a small boy. These kids have the mark? No way. We came to see Professor Kujo. Who are you? I can't say I'm a total stranger since I am here in the mansion. I'm her disciple, a relative, her boyfriend. Yeah, let's not do the boyfriend. I guess her disciple? Huh? Okay. She's got so much spiritual power, it's no surprise she'd have disciples. She seems to know Sayakujo. Now that I think about it, that business card did say spirit healer. Going off this girl's accessories, I get the feeling she's a huge occult fan. Oh yeah, I can see. I'm Moe Watanabe. I'm here to talk to her about this article she wrote in Oop Arts Monthly. I don't know why that made me laugh. She pulls an occult magazine out of her bag. Inside is a picture of the mark. The accompanying article says the scar is a soul-inhibiting disease that erases memories. Inquire at Kujo Mansion. This is the same scar, right? Moe lifts her skirt up a bit to show me her leg. Right there on her right thigh is the mark. I think I know what the article means by erasing memories. I've been super forgetful lately. I'm even blanking on my friends' names. That's never happened to me before. Yeah, the art style's really good. Do you think the scar is doing it? That article is obviously bogus. The young boy scoffs. Even kids know better than to believe in ghosts or curses these days. And a high schooler fell for it? You must feel embarrassed about that. But, Tsukasa, weren't you hanging around out in front of the mansion's gate? Fess up, your scar scares you. Oh, that shut him up. Tsukasa seems to have no retort to that. He silently sulks. Looks like a bullseye. It's clear they're both mark bearers. I better bring them over to meet Mary. Moe shrieks excitedly when she gets close. Oh my god, it's so cute! It's a doll, yeah? I've never seen one this big before. The craftsmanship is so detailed. It's almost like it's alive. They're both admiring her when... Welcome to Kujo Mansion. What? It spoke? With that, the two new visitors join our number. They enter this monstrous world that hovers on the precipice of death. Mary tells Moe and Tsukasa about the mark once they regain their composure. All about the steady memory loss and their imminent death. Sounds like a ridiculous story, but it gains validity coming from someone like her. Both of their faces pale. Now, if you came specifically here because you believed Lady Saya's article, you must have already experienced the pain of losing memories. Moe admitted as much earlier, but I can see Tsukasa's face darken. So it must be happening to him too. Hey Moe, I'd like to confirm something. Where were you when you got the mark? My amnesia seems to be worse than theirs, so they might remember. I'm not positive, but I think my mark might be a curse from Hanahiko. Hanahiko? This name is familiar to me. He is the ghost the resident children of this town whisper about, correct? My master was interested in him. So Sayakuja was curious too. Could be connected to the mark somehow. I'd like to hear more about this ghost. As you wish, Lord Yashiki. Then I shall tell you the rumors of Hanahiko. Chapter 1, Hanahiko. Ooh. And the art style, bruh, I love this. It's gorgeous. Oh, did you hear? About that ghost boy all the schools in H City are talking about? Sounds like Hanahiko's back. I heard that he can appear if you peek in a school mirror at night. He'll ask you something. Am I pretty? If you tell him no, you'll be fine. But if you say yes, give me that red stuff then. And he just disappears. But that's not all. Hanako hates adults, you know? I heard that if the person he asks is an adult, they'll die. And not just drop dead. Their blood is drained from them. Well, that's nice. And next to the corpse is a single rose. A rose dripping with blood. That sounds like a good time if you ask me. Rumors can be easily manipulated, passing from one person to another, assumptions and errors mixed in. But they also hold a hint of truth. Miss Moe, do you know anything else? I think I probably got my mark when I was investigating Hanahiko at H Elementary School. This has got to be some sort of clue. I should ask her more about it. Okay, so why were you at H Elementary? Was Hanahiko there? When did you know? Oh, okay, why were you at H Elementary? My big dream is to write about the occult. I'd love to see a ghost. I found this article in a magazine mentioning Hanahiko was seen there. I figured that place would be easier to sneak in than a regular school, since it's been closed down. What should I ask next? Well, when did you notice the mark? I noticed it later in the bath. A strange scar was suddenly on my thigh. It really surprised me. I realized immediately that I had to do that it had to be what Professor Kujo wrote about. What should I ask next? Was Hanahiko there? I don't think so, but I can't really say for sure. I went to the mirror, but a shiver suddenly ran down my spine. I got spooked and left. I think I have a handle on what happened. No way to know for sure about the ghost, but there's no denying she had the mark after returning from H Elementary. Then maybe... Tsukasa glances down at his left hand. Mine might be from Hanahiko too. I noticed it after I got home from T Elementary. That ghost was seen a lot. Excuse me. God, I realized. That ghost was seen a lot out of schools in H City, right? Maybe he's remembered something. I better ask him some questions too. T Elementary? I go to school there. You've probably heard of it since it's the top-ranked elementary in H City. What should I ask next? When was that? Maybe around sunset? I was heading home until I realized I forgot something and turned back. What should I ask next? Did you see Hanahiko? No, and I didn't get chills or anything either. Oh, but I think I passed a mirror. I went to the bathroom before going home. I don't think he knows anymore. Their stories are pretty similar to the Hanahiko rumors. It can't be just a coincidence. You must investigate the places where Hanahiko appeared, for their sake as well as yours. That's all well and good, but what exactly am I investigating? Death and life coexisting. If the mark originated there, then a way to erase it will also be there. You must find it. Find the key you need to break the mark's curse. That is the only way to escape. And all of a sudden, a huge burden was dropped on my shoulders. It seems that Hanahiko appeared at 2 schools. Where would you investigate? I guess we'll do H Elementary first, and then we'll go to T after. Yeah, that's probably wise. They'd arrest you on the spot if you tried to sneak into a regular school. A middle-aged man who can't recall his name, let alone address or job title. I have no excuses if I got caught. Wanna get going then? Let's do this. Wait, you're coming too? Of course. I haven't given up on seeing Hanahiko yet. She grins at me. Is she really strong, or is this blind optimism? I'm going too. Hey, not you too. Seriously? My life's on the line here. I don't want the reason I die to be because you messed up something. Oh, well, excuse me. That's pretty bold. Good thing you're cute. But to bring kids along with me is... I understand your hesitation. But the mark does not discriminate, stealing lives of children and adults. If they wish to fight their fate, you should honor that. I suppose human logic doesn't fly when dealing with the supernatural. We'll need to prepare ourselves for the worst if we're going to survive. Please take only one marked bearer with you, however. A large group will increase the odds of you being detected by spirits. I also ask that you not waste time dawdling with others on the way. It is possible unnecessary contact may hasten the effects of the mark. Only engaged when absolutely necessary. Keep contact with others to a minimum. Have a safe trip. Selecting a partner. First, select a mark bearer. Do this in the partner menu. Oh yeah, hey mister. Don't you think it'd be a good idea to take notes on what Mary's told us? Your memory is getting worse all the time. We don't want to forget anything. I don't know when I'll lose my memory again. I'll write it down, all the information I get, and keep it in my file. Something in it might just save our lives at some point. New info was added to the spirit file. Rumors of Hanahiko, other. Spirit file. Important info on spirits will be added to the spirit file. Check it from your bag. Consult it if you need help. Saving and loading. Save at the mansion or haunts. Return to the title from the bag load to what? Return to the title screen from the bag to load. Okay. Then choose continue. Okay, so my bag. I'm saying that's options. Spirit file. Mark bearer. I guess I will be taking N. Letter opener. A pure silver letter opener taken from the mansion's hall. A beautiful woman's face is engraved on the handle. The blade isn't sharp, but it can handle soft items. Command, stab with knife, and range short. Okay. Talk. Please head to H Elementary and investigate Hanahiko. Choose whether to bring Lady Moe or Lord Tsukasa with you. A large group will increase the odds of you being detected by spirits. Yeah, do not waste time dawdling. Okay. Yes, yes, yes. First off, yeah, we'll be fine. Alright, partner. Cult lover, cheeky prodigy. I'll bring Moe, I guess, with me for now. Especially because she really wants to see Hanahiko, I guess. Partner with Moe Watanabe? Sure. So, let me see something real quick. Sorry. I should have clicked on this. Mark bearer. Full name, Moe Watanabe. Sex, female. Occupation, high school student. A high school girl who loves the occult. She got the mark at H Elementary and came to Kujo Mansion seeking help from Saya Kujo, a medium. She's quirky but always energetic and cheerful. She marches to the beat of her own drum. Full name, Tsukasa Yoshida. Sex, male. Occupation, elementary school student. A young boy from a prestigious private school. His wealthy upbringing makes him polite and courteous, but he can be insufferable at times. When he's in danger, his true egotistical, self-centered nature... Wow, you know, I was actually reading the text, and I didn't realize his face on the side. That fucking startled me. I just realized, like, his face switches between the two. Holy shit, that actually startled the hell out of me. Well, if that's how he acts when he's in danger, I don't think it's a good idea that I would bring him. Does her face change? She's just... Okay. Doesn't seem like her face changes. Oh, yeah, it does. Okay. Alright, well. Well, we picked our partner, so... yeah. So I guess exit. First, we have to get to H Elementary. Mary says we're free to use the car in the garage. The garage is detached from the mansion. The vintage model van and bicycles only accent the elegant interior. Thank God for careless people. The car key was left on the table. Time to go. Hey. According to Mary, you lost a bunch of your memories, right? Is it really okay for you to drive? She looks at me suspiciously. Don't worry, it'll be fine. I think. It'll all come back when I take the wheel. Part of that is to convince myself. But aren't you missing your license? If a cop finds us, we'll have more to worry about than Hanahiko. She's right about that. But our lives are on the line, so we don't have much of a choice. Once the mark's gone, I'll remember. Then I'll just have them reissue it. Assuming I ever got one. Ugh, now I'm even more worried. Just drive safe, okay? Okay, so H Elementary, please. Last thing we need is to get into a car accident. Human bodies are remarkable. Back in the garage, I wasn't sure if I'd be able to drive or not. But the second my hands touched the wheel, I wasn't worried anymore. My muscles reacted quicker than I expected, and it's now easy to guide this monster down the road. But now, thoughts of what I can no longer do start to filter in my head. Hey, mister. Moe pipes up hesitantly. I probably let the silence go on too long. She doesn't seem as cheerful as she was a little while ago. What's it like to lose your memories? That's a hard question to answer. What do you mean? Like, do they all go at once or a few pieces at a time? What if you're only left with sad memories? I'd hate that. I don't think it works like that, but I have no idea if it's getting worse or better. I don't know what I was like to begin with, so there's nothing to compare to. In that sense, rather than the memories vanishing, it's like everything's been painted white. That's what it feels like. Oh. You sure are mature, mister. You take everything so calmly. Conversation dwindles, leaving only the sound of the tires on the road. Then thoughts start popping into my head again, one after another. I know we have to check out that mirror, but what else should we investigate? What do you think? Moe glances over at me. No idea. I can't even remember my own name. How the hell am I supposed to know what we're doing? Oh, please, I'm really counting on you. Think whatever you want. Talking to a child, I need to show restraint and be a good example. But that's definitely how I really feel. I stare down at the steering wheel. The doll in the mansion, mark bearers. The mark, spirits. The mysterious deaths. I feel like I'm gonna be buried under all the crushing thoughts that keep popping into my head. What awaits me down this dark road? I feel a flutter from the mark on my wrist, like it's trying to warn me. My brain might not be able to understand, but my body can sense it. That death is closing in. If that's happening, it isn't the problem anymore. It's more, how long do I have left? How much longer is it? I almost yelled, but I managed to swallow it down with effort. I think we're almost there. Really? It's closer than I thought. Yeah. Yeah, that's exactly right. At any time, it could. It's a lot closer than you'd think. Let me take a sip of water. Oh. Looming ominously in the moonlight, the school definitely looks abandoned. For quite a number of years, in fact, the walls are starting to crack. All the windows are broken as well. A thick chain is in front of the main gate to keep people from going in. Hey, you there! Not another step! The enthusiastic voice comes from a man in a guard uniform. He must be patrolling the area. Looks like we got caught. That was fast. This property belongs to the city. No one's allowed inside, didn't you know? Or are you up to something? A bunch of people have been coming here on dares since it's haunted. You aren't one of them, are you? No, we're not. Yes, that's it exactly. It's haunted? No. Nah. I glance over at Moe and they take the hint. Nope. We're not like those people. We're just passing by. Looks like the guard is buying it. Of course, sorry to bother you. Anyway, the school's off limits, so you can't go inside. I don't want any trouble on my first shift here. Please leave. Okay? Muttering to himself, the guard makes his way into the school. As we watch him leave, Moe leans over and whispers, "Damn, I wasn't a guard when I snuck in here before. Better not get caught." Moving around a haunt. Use the directional buttons to move. The map shows which way you're facing and where you can go. Ah, I see. And I see Y for record, X for bag, B for memo, and my ass is asleep. Give me a second to get comfortable. Oh, ha ha ha. Ouch. It's one of those pains. The sleep when it's your cheeks are asleep, it's one of those feelings where it's like it literally feels like someone punched you in the ass at the same time, so it kind of feels bruised. All right, let me get this again. Headed to the entrance. Pushing open the doors, I head inside. Whoa, it's so dark. You can't see anything like this. The moonlight doesn't reach inside. We'll just have to use the flashlight. But if we use the flashlight, that guard will find us. Can't do anything about it, I guess. Anyway, that mirror is... pretty sure it's to the right, on the staircase. Well, if it's on the right, you know what that means. We're going to the left. Investigating a haunt. Move the L stick to search the current area. Shine the flashlight on areas of interest and press A button. Pressing B button ends the search. Using the directional buttons will end the search. And move you. Okay. Ah. Okay, we have a lot of shinies. So A to examine. A flyer containing warnings and a list of contacts. Do not leave handprints on the mirror on the eastern staircase. Thank you. Independent research presentation. First floor, multi-purpose classroom. Come check it out. So, okay. Wow, that presentation takes me back. Anyway, the mirror on the eastern staircase is the one I saw. Guess we'll go there first. Yeah, it's to the right. I'm not done exploring. Y for feel? I turn over the torn flyer, but I don't find anything in particular. Nothing's there, huh? Looks like it. Okay, so B to end. Not this one. A half-torn poster. It says lost and found in large letters at the top. Lost items are kept in storage in the staff room. Please check there if you're missing something. Feel? I touch the paper. It disintegrates the second my fingers reach it and scatters through the air. Nothing else looks interesting. Well, whoops. Alright, we'll end that. What's this? The battered shoe rack is covered in dirt. Observant. What's this? There are platforms of broken wooden slats in front of the shoe rack. They creak when we step on them. I don't see anything else shining, so I guess we can... Alright. Well, she says to the right, but I don't want to go there just yet. I'll probably regret not following what the game wants me to do, so we're gonna go to the left anyway. I never do what the game wants me to do. Huh? As we enter the hallway, a small shadow flits across our feet. I turn on the flashlight to find... a bun! Oh, it's so cute. Oh, Bunny, it's so cute. Was it the school pet? Sorry, did the wrong voice. The black rabbit squeaks and dashes between our feet. It rushes towards the eastern end of school. Oh, that was a cute bun. Oh, ran away. Is it telling us to follow? Yeah, right. New info was added to the spirit file. Black rabbit. Oh, okay. So, bag. Spirit file. No, it was just this. Rumors in Kuja Mansion. Why is my phone going off? Memo? There's the only thing on spirit file. So I don't know what they were talking about. Oh, there we go. Black rabbit. A mysterious black rabbit appeared in front of us out of nowhere. It's funny, but we've encountered so many strange things already that an odd bunny doesn't faze me at all. Though this paralyzing dread might be a bit concerning. Anyway, first we have to find that mirror. Okay. It seems to be locked. Oh, okay. Well, excuse me. I accidentally hit the right directional, and that's what it was about. Can I pick it? With a letter opener? I don't know. I wonder if I could wrench it open by sticking the letter opener into the hole. I give it a try, but it won't even fit inside. Wow, so cool. Excuse me, child. What's this? The rain coming in from the broken window is making the floor cold and damp. Okay. It is ass dark in here, bub. I think those are the only things, so... Moving forward, please. Can't do anything with that door. Around here. Guess we're... Oh! The lights on the ceiling are silent and dark without power. Observant. So... we'll continue moving forward. Door is locked. Okay. The rain coming in from the broken windows, making the floor cold and damp. Oh. The broken window is letting in a piercingly cold wind. Okay. Oh wait, these are stairs? Yeah. There's a fire door. Okay. The paint is peeling from the fire door, revealing rust underneath. Feel it. Okay, I didn't... Oh, I didn't realize we were gonna open it. When I feel the side door, all I find is a wall. I'm about to give up and close the door when I notice something stuck to the back of it. Found a worn-out talisman. When I pick up the worn-out talisman, I feel warmth flow through me. What? Oh, I got soul power. Nice. The worn-out talisman crumbles silently in my hand. Find a worn-out talisman to restore your soul power. The more soul power you have, the easier it will be to survive a deadly choice. Okay. I'm gonna keep going upstairs, even though I should be going to the right. Pieces of concrete litter the floor. I think they came from the walls. Sure. Climb the stairs. We climb up the stairs to the second floor. Oh. Hmm? I feel something soft squish under my heel. I quickly pick up my foot and shine the light. Ooh, wow. Okay, hi, snakes. The hallway's covered with poisonous snakes. Moy lets out of something close to a shriek upon seeing them. Snakes! We decide to go back to the landing. Well, I guess we're going back down. And now we'll go to the right. Well, yeah, to the right side. So, how much we can do. So yeah, just keep going straight. We had checked all of this stuff anyway. Okay. Oh. It's an emergency alarm. The light on the alarm is very faint. Something might be wrong with it. Touch. I open it up and shine the flashlight to see if there's anything inside. Oh, cool. I found out another worn out talisman. When I pick up the worn out talisman, I feel warmth flow right through me. Where's soul power? Worn out talisman crumbles silently in my hand. Okay. That, I mean... Warnings and notices are written on the poster. Which should I read? Warnings and contacts. I mean, we already... Flower containing warnings and a list of contacts. Do not leave handprints. Yeah. Okay. Just wanted to see. Yeah, we already read all this. Okay. Moving forward, please. It looks like something smashed the fluorescent lights. They're shattered beyond repair. Hi, soldier. Moving forward. I'm feeling good. A little bit better today. What? I heard skitter scatter. The broken window is letting in a piercing cold wind. The floor tiles have peeled off, leaving bare concrete. Door? Door is locked. Let's move forward again. Okay. Oh, hi. Okay. The fire door is rusted shut and won't move. Yeah, hopefully it's gonna be gone for good. Like, a little bit more phlegm came out today, which is absolutely great. Like, of course, like, it still hurts to breathe and stuff. It's just completely natural. But, like, I don't feel like I'm dying half of the time. Alright, let's go up the stairs. Climb the stairs. Ah, the mirror. I guess we should just interact with it now. This is it. It's the mirror I saw last time. I'm sure of it. Huh. Just then, a dull pain runs through my wrist. Like something is biting into my skin. To distract myself from the pain, I keep talking with Moe. It certainly looks normal. Yeah, what should we do? It's a dirty mirror. All the stains make it hard to see a reflection. I'm gonna look anyway. I silently face the mirror, bringing up my face up to it to peer into its cloudy surface. As I expected, I can't make anything out. All I see is my own shadow reflected as a vague, shadowy lump. My shadow sways in the mirror. At least that's what I thought at first. I figured the shadow moved because I had. But the next time the shadow moves, a cold shiver runs down my spine. That's not my shadow. Something is in the mirror. Uh-oh. Moe yelps and steps back. Well, that confirms I'm not hallucinating. There really is something in there. Every muscle in my body locks. I try to look away, but I can't even close my eyes. The figure's mouth twists. I don't want to look, but I can't even close my eyes. It opens its mouth. An odd voice pierces my ears. Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. I'll live or die. Shit! Uh-oh. I'm scared. Hey, am I pretty? No. I remember you can't say no. I mean, you gotta say no, not yes. Say. Okay. I hate making choices that make me so anxious. If I only had that red stuff. I can't see well. Are you a grown-up? Uh-oh. I'm only in my 20s. I'm the tallest in my class. Yeah, I'm the tallest in my class. Because he doesn't like adults. Big people aren't allowed in school. Huh? Oh! Suddenly the mirror cracks. It cracked. Now I can't see. No more big people here. The figure disappears. Well, that was an experience. A scream echoes from the other side of the school. Moe sinks to the floor. They gasp in panic, disbelief for a while. I feel much the same. What was that? That was probably Hanahiko. I couldn't say it. The word sticks in my throat. My mouth is completely dry. Bitch, me too. Give me a second. I'm gonna drink some water. Also, if you guys haven't taken your meds for the day, please take your meds. We want you guys nice and healthy. I can't believe this. I thought I wanted to see a ghost. But to see one that clearly. Moe seems to shake the encounter off and return to normal. Hanahiko's words swirl around in my head. Our situation has done a complete reverse from where we were just moments ago. I can't believe I was complaining about not knowing what to investigate. Oh, anyway. That scream, what was that? The guard we met outside. I doubt there's anyone else here. He might have seen something wherever he is, too. Sounded like it came from far away, a ways down the hallway. That would be the other side of the school. Yeah, let's go look for him. But if he screamed like that, something might have happened to him. Right, as I respond, I hear someone whisper in my ear. Purify with red. I look in the direction of the voice, but all I see is darkness. Mister? No, it's nothing. Let's go. New info was added to the spirit file. Hanahiko, the boy in the mirror. Now, see, here's the thing. I was on the other side of the school, so are there gonna be, snakes there still or not? Purify with sauce. Hanahiko, the boy in the mirror. Like the rumor said, a ghostly boy appeared. We answered some of his questions, then the mirror broke and he vanished. No more big people here, he said, like he was chasing something, and then we heard a horrible scream. It came from the opposite end of the school. It sounded familiar. Yeah, I'm pretty sure the guard is fucked, bruh. The mysteries didn't end there. I heard a whisper in my ear that said, purify with red. What was that eerie voice? Maybe everything that's going on is making me go crazy. Regardless, first we need to find the cause of that scream. Well, we're gonna try to go upstairs first anyway. Climb the stairs. Oh, would you look at that? Poisonous snakes are on this side of the hall now. It'd be foolish to try to keep going. We decided to go back to the landing. Alright. Watch the snakes not be on the other side now. Okay, well, we still can't access any of these doors. Keyhole isn't rusted over. If I had a key, I could open it. Okay. So, I guess we'll maybe eventually... What? We'll eventually find a key. A bird cry breaks the silence. I guess there's a crow or something. Oh! Oh my god, that startled me. I don't know if you guys actually saw that because my picture and everything's on the top right, but there was a ghost peeking out from a giant face from outside the window. Usually a crow signifies death, or at least one singular crow signifies death. Alright, let's keep going. Yeah, there's no point in trying the doors if I already tried it. So let's just keep going. And I don't have a key yet. Oh, I hear a noise like something slamming against the door. Is someone inside? I shine the flashlight at the door. Whoa. Out of nowhere, the door burst open as something comes flying out. Moy shrieks and falls down. I recognize those clothes. Some kind of plant covers half his face. The part of his face we can see is twisted in anguish as he screams. No doubt about it, it's that guard. What the hell happened? Thorns are eating my face. It hurts. What's going on? Moy sits on the floor, stunned into just syllables. The guard suddenly rushes toward the entrance. And then silence falls once more. The only sound left is that of our shaky breathing. Well, he doesn't like adults, so that happened. Once we catch our breaths, I take Moa's hand and help them up. Our nerves have calmed some, but that definitely left an unsettling impression. Something terrible lurks here. We can't just sit around. I felt like I was paralyzed. I'm okay now. But Mr. that guy... Enough chili sauce will purify about anything. Moa stares at the door. I wonder if Hanahiko did that. And I don't know if you noticed, but I got the feeling someone was standing behind him. There's really no good way to respond to that. I let silence serve as my answer. What else could I do? No point in coming here if we're just gonna stand here shaking. If we don't uncover the secret before it comes for us. Why don't we check out the staff room? I tactfully avoid answering Moe's question. The guard had run out of here. Something might be inside. Some secret about Hanahiko. Yeah, you're right. Let's just be careful, okay? I covered my wrist with my palm, making sure Moe doesn't notice. The moment I put my hand on the knob, the mark burned my skin, pulsing along with my beating heart. New info was added to the spirit file. Plantified guard. We'll read that. Oh, I just forgot. I just gotta click the memo. Plantified guard. The guard we met at the school gate was the one who screamed. He burst out of the staff room, covered in growing plants of all things, and the pain was driving him mad. Did a spirit do this? It must have been Hanahiko, which means inside the staff room is... But we have to keep going. Ooh, spooky. Spooky, scary. Hall by staff room. Huh, I guess we were just supposed to continue forward. Alright. This door's inaccessible. I wonder, we've already saw 2 ghosts. I don't know if it works anything like Fatal Frame. Where it could be like, oh, look at all these ghosts you found. Ooh, like if you have a file on them. Doesn't seem like it, but I would like to see as many ghosts as possible. It just says hall entrance. Right. Then which one's MPP room? Said we had to access the staff room, but yeah, top floors are just completely covered in snakes. I don't know how that happened. I'm sure it's some spooky shit. Some spooky reasoning behind it, but like, can you imagine? You're patrolling the area and you come upstairs and then you realize there's fucking snakes everywhere. Right, I need keys. So maybe. Oh, you know what? While running the what's his name? The guard probably might have dropped keys. Now that I think about it. Okay. I can't use my flashlight out here. But yeah, I wonder if he might have dropped his keys somewhere. Yeah, we've touched all these things. So... no, it's just that. Da, 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 da. I didn't pick anything up, right? Nope, just the letter opener. Which has the infinity symbol next to it, so I'm assuming that's like an infinite amount of times we're allowed to use it. So there's probably going to be some items that are going to break over time. GRCR. This staff room. It won't let me access it. Ooh, itchy. Why? For record? Oh, I guess we're gonna be recording things. Yeah, we can't access the staff room. Going upstairs are just no-goes. We already did what we had to do with, the what's it called? That door. We had gotten the talisman. Okay. Nothing to touch here. Huh. I'll just start clicking on things that I already clicked on, but we'll see. Yeah, ceiling is filthy and fluorescent lights are broken. I thought he would have dropped keys, but nope. I already know about that. I'll still click on it anyway, because you never know. You never know. Let me finger it with my... Why? That's the wrong word. That was the wrong word. Fuck it, whatever. I said what I said. Let me check on the landing. I'm obviously not upstairs because we can't go upstairs, but let me check on the landing to see if there's anything. Or if I touch the mirror again. It's a cracked mirror, it's hard to see your reflection. There's cracks in the mirror, there's nothing else particularly odd about it. I run my finger down the cracks. Moe watches me worriedly, but nothing happens. I'm gonna stab it. I take out the letter opener. I've taken it out, but I can't think of a way to use it. Okay, never mind. It was worth a shot. I think if anything, I would have just pissed off Hanahiko. So, yeah, let's not do that. Let me in. Things somewhat change. Like when you're going the opposite way, it'll let you access certain things that you wouldn't have been able to access from the opposite way. If that makes sense. Oh, you know what? I haven't seen that Bun Bun. Bun Bun just ran off. And I can't go to the entrance because he just immediately like walks out. Yeah, I tried using the letter opener, but he says that it won't fit. So I give it a try, but it won't even fit inside. And he says that like I could use a key. The guard left running. I suspected that he would have left what's it called, keys when he went to run out, but yeah, the flare. He's just gonna say the fluorescent lights are broken and stuff. This is the staff room. Let me step back out for a second. I'll look at everything towards the entrance again. I'll get out because he's gonna get out no matter what. And then we'll come back in. Yeah, because I can't examine anything outside. Let's see. Ooh, I almost dropped my phone. Yeah. Cousin was texting me. Yeah, battered Shurak, we saw that. Unless no, wrong one. Oh, never mind. I was gonna say, I wonder if I could use my my letter opener here to pick through under the slats, but he won't give me the option to take out his letter opener. What's that? The ceiling is filthy and the fluorescent lights are broken. Okay, cool. Thanks for that. Yeah, we already know about these things. A list of contacts. Have to poster. Lost and found. Where's the lost and found again? In the storage, in the staff room. Yeah, we can't access the staff room yet. And that one was, do not leave handprints on the mirror. Yeah, well, we broke the mirror by accident, so whoops. First floor independent research presentation, first floor multi-purpose classroom. Check it out. Yeah, she says, oh man, it takes me back. I ended up killing so many morning glories for mine. You know, I will say though, I don't know how their locks work over there, but that window is broken. So, if it were me, I would have just put my hand in there and just unlocked it, but I wonder if it's more of an inner lock than, like, you get what I mean? If that makes sense. Green's coming in. Actually, where's my... Let me bring this up for a second. What's this? Oh. Oh, okay. So, my power is 10 and intelligence 10, spirit power at 9, dexterity 11. Hers power 8, intelligence 9, spirit power 12, dexterity 8. I didn't realize that. Okay. It doesn't seem like there's much else to do. Yeah, it doesn't say specifically that we have to go into the staff room. He just says, but we have to keep going. That's all he says. Upstairs is an absolute no-go. I mean, there's not much else. I'm gonna see if I can just try to leave, I guess. I'm gonna check every nook and cranny. I'm gonna try doors a million times if I must. Let me get comfy. Ugh. I can never find a proper comfortable position no matter what I do. Yeah, we had gotten the talisman out of there. Yeah, I'll check over here one more time and that's it. Touch, 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 touching everything. Touch, touch, touch. Gonna touch all these stuff. Shattered beyond repair. Well, fine. So far we've only seen like what, 2 ghosts that were chilling around here. And then that's just rusted shut, won't move. I'm seeing shit. Yeah. And then same shit about this. It's cracks in the mirrors, nothing else. I can't touch it with the I can touch it, but not with the letter opener. Okay. I'm still gonna attempt to go upstairs anyway. Why? Because I'm a dingus. Yep. Meh. Was that either my stomach or I heard something growling? That might have been my stomach, because I don't... I was like, wait, hold on for a second. Yeah, none of these doors are accessible. I feel like one of them should be by now. I'm just mashing the button. That was when we did the... We pulled out the talisman. Hold up, I'm gonna try to see something real quick. Yeah, I'm just gonna keep tapping at all the doors. I wasn't really tapping at all the doors, so I'm just gonna do that. Yeah, they're all locked. Huh. Yeah, I was trying to look up a guide to see if maybe there was something I missed in particular. There's a school keyring in the west corridor? Bish, where? Okay, well, we're gonna have to check that out. Cause I didn't find that anywhere. Okay, we're currently in the east, so let's head over to the west. Okay, we know about that. We know about the locked door. We know about that. I'll just start fucking poking everything with my stuff. Huh. Because... yeah, there's nothing else, so let's move forward. We know about that. Okay, there's nothing else. There's legit nothing else. Because when I go over here, it's going to be towards the stairs. Child? Let's check the landing. That is so bizarre. Okay. I'm just gonna type in key. Because that's what I need. We went down the stairs. Yeah, blah 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 blah. Yeah, we already did all this. We already did all that. I'm sorry, what? So all I had to do was just press the directional button to enter it. Okay. The start from. Anyways, we're in here. Oh my god, it's gonna give me a fucking headache. So apparently, I didn't just like have to click on it like I would in interacting it with anyway. Okay, anyways, we're in here. Furniture is upended and the walls are. Was there a fire or something? There are black scorch marks everywhere. Phew. Moy looks relieved as they come out from behind me. Whoa, it's totally empty. Anyway, let's look around. Huh? There's a door over there too. It looks like it goes to another room. Because you know what it is? Like, I was clicking A, like, to try to interact with it like you would, like, with any other glowing item. But you just had to move around like you would with, down the halls and stuff, which is just using the directional buttons. The wall near the window is burnt. There must have been a fire here a long time ago. As I search the burnt post, something falls from the top of it. Oh, thanks for the worn out talisman. When I pick up the worn out talisman, I felt some warp flow through me. Thanks. I wonder if I even should go into this room yet. Let me check the other rooms real quick, because since we already know the incident happened here, I don't think I should go in there just yet. Set. There's a hole in the wall. I can see something stuck deep inside. I stick my arm in, but the hole gets narrower the further I go in, and I can't reach what's inside. Should I use my letter opener? I stick the letter opener in the hole and scrape out the item that was stuck inside. Oh, neat. It's an abandoned desk. It's a desk like you'd find at any school. What's surprising is it doesn't look very weathered. Guess that goes to show how durable school desks are. I stick my hand inside and feel around. Got a plastic bottle. There's nothing in the bottle. Well, it might come in handy. Yeah, you never know. There are nonsensical scribbles on the blackboard. Okay. The dust is so thick on the ceiling that just walking around causes a shower of particles. Okay, I think that's it for this room. Now that it's locked, okay. Well, now that I know. Excuse me. It's an abandoned desk. The fallen desk is slightly rusty. I turn the desk around and stick my hand inside. Got a holy hard hat. I doubt that's very useful. Holy hard hat. Will you check it through here? No. It's just the stuff. The dust is so thick on the ceiling, it's just walking around causes shower particles. Okay. Make sure you check everything. Okay. Can't access that one because it's locked. Okay, so let's go back to the staff room then. So eerily quiet. Wait, actually, yeah. Okay, sorry. I was thinking to myself. Opened the door and left the staff room. Okay, it's kind of cramped in here. Is this a storage room? Seems to be. Hopefully, there's something useful in here. It's a massive wooden cabinet. It looks really old. The corners of the doors are rounded off. I pull on the door, but it just rattles in place. Looks like it won't open. Something's stopping it. I take out the letter opener, but what should I do with it? I can't think of a way to use it. Okay, so we're not going to use that. Oh, see, this is what it is. A yellow hard hat for a child. It's got holes and is missing its padding, so it's likely not very effective. It can be forced on an adult with head with effort. Command: wear hard hat, range long. A dirty empty plastic bottle. It's in pretty decent shape, so if the cap is firmly closed, it should be able to hold liquid. Command: fill, range short. Okay. Oh, I didn't mean to take it out. I was just trying to exit out. Oh, hi, child. Well, that was a thing. There's a cardboard box on the top of the cabinet. I think I can reach it. Something's written in marker on the side of the box. Lost N is legible, but the rest of the letters are smudged. Reaching up, I grab the box and look inside. Damn, you a tall-ass motherfucker then. 'Cause I couldn't reach that. Got lipstick, red pen, and girl slippers. Okay. Good job, mister. I knew there was a reason you were tall. I think it's a school journal. The paper's deteriorated from age and bugs, so I can't read it. And there's a thing in the middle of the floor. Before I touch it. There's nothing else, nothing else. Okay. There's a door cut into the floor. Is this some kind of storage area? It's a well-built door, big enough to fit an adult through it. Let's feel it. The metal handle is retracted into the door. I try to grasp on it and pull it out, but I'm unsuccessful. Okay. Old lipstick found in the lost and found. The red color really pops. It's been used enough that there's not much left. Use lipstick command. Okay. A red pen with a cute character on the side. The cap is missing, but the ink isn't dry yet, so it can still be used. And girls' slippers. Children's slippers made of red rubber. There are traces of the owner's name on it, but it's stained and ineligible. Okay. I doubt this kid is going to want to put on red lipstick. I mean, you never know. I don't know if he wants a red pen or girl slippers that are red, but we shall see. All I know is that Hanahiko wants something that's red. Oh wait, let me... If I use the letter opener, I might be able to pop the handle out. I squat down by the door. Uh-oh. My mark bites into my wrist again. It's almost like it's trying to stop me from searching under the floor. I stand up, pretending to be calm. Okay, that's worrying. Something dangerous must be here. What's wrong? Are you gonna see what that is? I'll, check it out later. I keep my reply vague as I dust off my knees. Let's circle around the room first. There's a bunch of interesting stuff in here. There's definitely something beneath our feet. But we better make sure we're prepared if we're going down there. We got pretty much every... Wait, I didn't touch that. I open the glass door and check inside, but there isn't anything that catches my eye. Beat it open. Take out the holy hard hat. But what should I do with it? Let's say use a pen. Pull on the door, but it just rattles in place. Looks like it won't open. Something's stopping it. Oh, we better figure it out. He won't use the letter opener, so. Let's exit out for a second. Because if he's saying that... oh, you know what? No, never mind. I was thinking about the kid. Because he wants... He asked if he's pretty. I feel like for the most part... He got every... Wait. No, never mind. I'm just thinking to myself. Don't mind me. Let me check my memo. We already know about that. Rumors about Hanahiko. The rumors say you must never answer yes to Hanahiko's question, and for some reason he hates adults. To find out if the rumors are true, we head to the abandoned school where Moe received her mark. Bun Bun. Like the rumor said, a ghostly boy appeared. We vanished. We answered some of his questions, and the mirror broke, and he vanished. No more big people here, he said, like he was chasing something. And then we heard a horrible scream. It came from the opposite end of the school. The mysteries didn't end there. I heard a whisper in my ears that said, "Purify with red." What was that eerie voice? Purify with red. Plantify guard. Burst out the staff room covered in growing plants of all things, and the pain was driving him mad. Did a spirit do this? It must have been Hanahiko, which means inside the staff room is, but we have to keep going. Purify with red. I'm just doing another quick run through into the classrooms to make sure I'm not missing anything extremely important. Because I have a feeling once we go down there, we're gonna get fucked. Not in a good way. Not in a good way at all. Just making sure. Okay, so we can go back around. I think I'm gonna end up saving before going down there. Oop, I didn't mean to do that. Go back, boy. Making sure. Okay, let's go. Gotta remember to turn back. This is the staff room. It's not going there just yet. Making sure. Alright, well, let's get fucked up. Let me see. New data, please. do it. Oh, I'm assuming it's because he already opened it. Okay, it's a well-built door, big enough to fit an adult through it. The metal handles retracted into the door. I try to get a grasp on it and pull it out, but I'm unsuccessful. If I use the letter opener, I might be able to pop the handle out. I squat down by the door. But yeah, his mark bites into him. It's almost like it's trying to stop me from searching under the floor. Stand up, pretending to be calm. Okay, that's worrying. Something dangerous must be here. What's wrong? Are you going to see what that is? I'll check it out later. Keep my reply vague. Okay, so I'm assuming if we should leave. Let's look around the room first. There's a bunch of interesting stuff in here. There's definitely something beneath our feet, but we better make sure we're prepared if we're going down there. Only thing is this. I pull on the door, but it just rattles in place. Looks like it won't open. Something's stopping it. Hold up, let me... I was trying to see if there was something on... Don't mind me. I just mumble to myself sometimes. Let me click on this again. Tool. I'm just clicking on random shit to see what happens. I've taken it out, but I can't think of a way to use it. I wonder if there's a way to also combine items. Excuse me. Am I hearing shit? I'm gonna leave outside and check something in the thing. Just to see if there was anything different. Nope. Alright, the thing is just with the staff room. That's all it is. Alright, we'll go back. We'll figure it out. Can I go in? Thank you. There has to be something with this. Did I try the pen? Yeah, but what do I do with it? I might still be missing things. Ooh, wrong one. And this is already open for the most part. I mean, well, it's not open. He can open it, but he just won't do it because he knows there's something up. There's something down there. Oh, you know what? I wonder if I could use the pen on... maybe. We'll see. I wonder if I can use the pen on locked doors. Okay, not you. We shall see. Take out the red pen. I've taken it out, but no. Okay. I mean, like, I know I have to use a key for them, but I was just wondering. Unless... No. Let me turn back around. I'm just gonna check another door. Keep going, bud. Just want to see if all of them are like that. Okay. Alright, so my business is just in the staff room at this point. We just gotta find out how to open that cubby box thing. Yeah, just have to figure out what to do with you. Looks really old. Yeah, the corners are rounded off. Feel. Pull on the door, but it just rattles in place. Looks like it won't open. Something's stopping it. So it has to be one of my things. If it's not a letter opener, it has to be the pen. Unless it's something else. Don't have any particularly good ideas. I got the red pen. I've taken it out, but I can't think of a way to use it. It's interesting. And there's nothing else. That's a bit confuzzling. Ow, my fucking foot is asleep. Give me a second. I'm gonna look something up real quick, because that is... I'm gonna see if I'm doing something. I mean, clearly I am. I was gonna say, I'm gonna see if I'm doing something wrong. In the box on top of the cupboard is a red ball pen, a lipstick, and a girl's yeah, I picked those up. If you try to open the trapdoor in the floor with your paper knife, your mark bites into your arm as if it doesn't want you to go down there. Examine the keyhole in the bottom left cupboard to find something is stuffed inside, blocking it. Then use the red ball pen to clear the blockage and open the cupboard. That's... Should I do it in a specific order? Because, like, that's what I was trying to do. And it didn't work. Oh, wait, I forgot. He has to, like... See, the metal handles retract into the door. I try to get a grasp on it and pull it out, but am unsuccessful. Use the letter opener. I might be able to pop the handle out. I squat down. Bites into my wrist again. Yeah, we know that. Sorry, I meant to click this. I didn't mean to click auto. I stand up, pretending to be calm. Okay, that's wearing something dangerous. Yeah, he's trying to be chill in front of the girl because he doesn't want to worry her. He says that we have to keep checking things in here. Because I noticed that this game, you have to do things in a certain order. So, then if I click on this, it's a massive wooden cabinet. Looks like the sliding door has a simple lock. Oh, see? This is different. So this game is very particular in the way... So you have to do things in a certain order for certain things to work. Because now that I'm clicking on the cupboard after trying the trapdoor, now it's saying something completely different. That is weird. I mean, it's whatever, but it's weird. Looks like the sliding door has a simple lock, just sticking something in the hole for the screw. The key itself seems to have gone missing. I don't see it anywhere. What's this? Something stuck in the hole for the screw. It seems that wooden thing works as a lock. I'll have to do something about that to open the door. So maybe I'll try the red pen. If I use the pen, I might be able to pop out whatever is stuck in the hole. Wow, it's very interesting how particular it is. Wow, you've got skills. Is that surprising? Anyway, I need to focus. Suddenly the resistance vanishes and the pen pokes all the way through. I put my hand on the door and slide it open without any issues. There's a red tube inside. Got flare. A flare? What's that for? It's a signal light for emergencies. It's a good idea to always have one in your car. Huh? Okay then. But Moe picked something up off the floor. It's a thorn about as long as my pinky finger. That's what was in the hole. This is so not a coincidence. I bet he didn't want anyone to have this. To have that. So he put a thorn in the hole. Is he scared of this? We both look at the flare again. Uh-oh. Huh? What? Why'd you turn off the light? That wasn't me. I didn't turn it off. It just went off. What was that noise? Hey, mister, what was that noise? Shh, be quiet. To struggle to not yell with my nerves on edge, I hit the flashlight again and again. Come on, please. The batteries are just working. I feel like I'm performing CPR in this thing. But finally... Got it. The door behind me warps threateningly. My mark burns in pain. Death is already in the room next door. There's no time, nowhere to run. Calm down, I need to find a way out of this quickly. We're running out of time. Way to survive, gotta hurry. I open the door and stumble into the staff room. At the same time, something soft wraps around me. The last thing I hear is Moe's voice. It almost sounds like resignation. Then everything goes black. I actually, to be honest, I accidentally clicked the right analog and that's why I left. That is hilarious. Oh wait, oops, I didn't mean to go up. Alright, let's go down. Okay, let's continue moving forward. Actually, okay. I was just trying to see if we had already gone through that part of the game. Okay, keep moving forward. I think we got everything already. Yeah, it's pretty good. Let me go to the staff room. The staff room is chaos. The furniture is upended. The walls are... Was there a fire here or something? There are black scorch marks everywhere. Okay, so... Okay, we gotta collect things again, I think. Yeah, something falls from the top of it. Yeah, I think I gotta collect stuff in the other rooms again. So, I'm thinking, because since the kid was asking for the red stuff. There's been a fire here a long time ago. Alright, let me check the other rooms then real quick. So I can get all the other shit I probably am missing. Yep, I gotta collect stuff again. Oh yeah, I forgot I need the letter opener for this. I'm gonna need all the soul power in the world. And that was just nonsensical scribbles. Alright, let's get out. What I'm missing is the hat before I can go back. There we go. Got the hat. That's just about dust. Still check the other rooms just to be sure. Okay. Alright, let's go back to the staff room now. Long way to go. Okay, staff room. Back in here. Yeah, it's kind of cramped in here. This is a storage room. Seems to be. Hopefully there's something useful in here. Okay. Get my tall ass to pick this up. It must be great to be tall. Giggling? Oh yeah, there was supposed to be a face there. Whoops. I don't think like it counts like a Fatal Frame, where you have like a ghost notebook or whatever. Okay, let's try this again. So we'll use the letter opener. But of course, when he tries to do it, Mark bites into his skin. And then after this, then we can touch the cupboard. And he'll say something completely different. I'm just skipping over this so that I don't have to keep reading it. Something's stopping it. He's not saying the same. He's simple lock, just sticking something in the hole for the screw. The key itself seems to have gone missing. I don't see it anywhere. Yeah, see now the conversation is different. Take out the red pin. Put it in the hole. It's not surprising. Anyway, I need to focus. Yada yada yada. Suddenly the resistance vanishes and the pen pokes all the way through. Put my hand on the door and slide it open without any issues. There's a red tube inside. Got flare. A flare? What's that for? To signal light for emergencies. It's a good idea to always have one in your car. Huh? Okay then. And Moe picks something off of the floor. It's a thorn, about as long as my pinky finger. That was what was in the hole. Phew, English. That is no coincidence. I bet he didn't want anyone to have that. Is he scared of this? We both look at the flare again. And they start panicking because of the light. Yeah. Okay. This time I won't touch anything. I would just look around with my flashlight. The door behind me warps threateningly. My mark burns in pain. Death is already in the room next door. There's no time and nowhere to run. Calm down, I need to find a way out of this quickly. We're running out of time. A way to survive. We've gotta hurry. Can we actually get in here now? Or if there's a door cut into the floor, is it some kind of storage? It's a well-built door big enough to fit an adult through it. The metal handles retract into the door. I try to get a grasp on it and pull it open. Should we do the letter opener now? Maybe we both can hide in it. When it touches the metal, my mark burns. I stop moving for just a second. But I have to do this. Yes, I got it. I grab the handle and lift up the trap door. As I thought, a dark hole leads down under the floor. Get in! I shove Moe into the hole. Then I slide into the darkness after them. Ugh. Got skeletons in there. I fall unexpectedly far, hitting my back against something. I grit my teeth to stop myself from yelling. Something's shuffling around above my head. If we had stayed there just a few more seconds. I grip my burning wrist with all my might. I must endure the pain for now. I can hear anxious panting. Moe must be right next to me. They're shaking so hard I can see it from the corner of my eye. I brace myself, expecting the trapdoor to break open any second. But the shuffling noise finally grows distant. Is it okay now? Yeah, I think it's gone. Suddenly my wrist isn't hurting anymore. Thank God. I thought we were done for this time. Anyway, where are we? I don't know, but my leg is hurting, so give me a second to stretch it out. What in the world is this room? I'm surprised this place exists beneath the school. Can you turn on the light? Yeah. I cautiously press the switch, being careful not to make any noise. Oh, surprise! The scene captured in the light of the flashlight sends shivers down my spine. What? Moe slaps a hand over their mouth. For a few moments, all we can do is stare in silence. A disturbing scene, more horrible than anything I've seen before, spreads out before us. Anyone would be shocked by it, especially a kid. I take a deep breath and look closer. There's something twisting around the corpses. It looks like some kind of plant vine. Are those roses? The strangely sharp thorns and the thin red petals. There appears to be real live roses covering the corpses and carpeting the floor. My vision suddenly grows dim. Oh. I see a woman's body trapped by roses. Is this okay to show on stream? What is this? The tragedy that happened in this room. It's as if it's all playing out in my head. I can see it. It doesn't look like a tragedy to her. Roses? What are they doing here? According to nudity TOS, yes. Okay. Did someone plant them? Moe's voice brings me back to reality. Yeah. I can't tell them that I saw some waking dream. I scrambled to remember the conversation. That's right, I saw the rose vines then. Yeah, that's gotta be it. It's not like they'd just spring up on their own. But why would anyone do that? Did someone decorate the corpses for some kind of reason? Or did they die captured by the roses like I saw in that vision? Ah! Moe screams. What's wrong? Something moved. See? Over there. Back in there. No. Is something hiding in here? My stomach growled. There's a dried up corpse. The body is twisted in an odd position, as if it's still in pain even now. Feel. I hesitantly search the corpse, but I don't find anything. Okay. I'll touch the bed in a second. Let me just keep looking in this corner. It's a dried up corpse. The body is twisted in an odd position, as if it's still in pain even now. Hesitantly search the corpse, but I don't find anything. Okay. Dried up corpse. How about this one? I'm just gonna touch every single one of these corpses. Okay, it hasn't found anything as of yet, though. Let's touch the bed. There's a bed with a metal pipe frame. The mattress is completely discolored, stained with something that looks like sweat. Someone must have been living here, and for a long time, too. The mattress is oozing dark, dirty water. It smells like sewage. I slide the mattress over and find a plastic sheet underneath. Got vinyl sheet. It's pretty thick. Was it put there to protect from water damage? The top of the sheet is pitch black. At first glance, it looks like it's covered in mold. But when I spread it open, it crunches as dark red flakes fall from it. This is blood. I can't do anything but whisper, dumbfounded, as I stare at the blood-stained bedsheet. Something murmurs in my ear as if in reply. Their blood denies him. Part of me takes the voice seriously. I'm clearly hallucinating, but for some reason, it calms me down. Still in a daze, I shine the flashlight underneath the bed. There it is again! Something's there! Moe's voice has gone very shrill. Then... Hey now, give me a break. I'm no monster, you know. I'm just a regular human being. Oh, sup? Something slowly climbs out from under the bed. It's a man in a trench coat. A person? What were you doing under there? The man looks bored. He scoffs. Same as you. I ran into that monster and escaped down here. Then you guys came. The man turns his back to us and jerks his chin. Anyway, I was hiding over there. His answer is believable enough, but why is he at the school to begin with? His presence raises a lot of questions. The man tilts his head a bit and peers at me, then he snorts. It seems he's seen through me. You don't look like you believe me. Guess that's only natural. I haven't told you everything either. I could, but... The man looks around at his feet. We better get out of here first. We shouldn't chat at the crime scene. I think you're right. Moe seems to feel the same way. Let's head back for now. You have somewhere to go back to? Good. Then let's get going. The man puts his hand on the ladder. He pauses and turns to us. The name's Satoru Mashita. I'm an ex-detective. Forgot to mention that. The man Mashita disappears up the ladder. We follow him back up to the first floor. But when we emerge, he's not there. Hey, take a look at this. Mashita's calling to us from down the hallway. Was it like this when you guys came through? Moe pipes up, voice slightly wobbly. No, it wasn't. It wasn't like this at all. Something's creeping along the hallway. They're rose vines. Thought so. I didn't see them before either. The mark's color grows more vivid. Early dawn, a few hours left until death closes in. Some people naturally put others on guard, even if there's no particular ill will between them. That's exactly the type of person Mashita is. Oh, you've got some nice stuff here. The moment he climbs in the car, he makes a grab for my bag. Then he starts inspecting all of my stuff. Excuse you, privacy, mister. Mark growing more vivid, better get it checked for cancer. I wasn't planning on keeping a constant eye on him, but he's making it very hard not to. Moe seems like the type to stick her nose in everything, but she's suspiciously silent as if exhausted. Are you okay, Moe? Huh? Oh, yeah, just zoning out, you know, I'm fine. She doesn't look fine, but my other passenger is more of a concern right now. So, were you at the school because you were investigating something? I'm not on the force anymore, just poking around for my own reasons. Something I wanted to check. I don't doubt what he says, but that would mean he entered the school illegally. What were you... Let me ask one thing first. Mashita interrupts my question and points to my arm. Does that hurt? It didn't take him long to spot the mark on my wrist. Sometimes it hurts the most whenever I'm in danger. It hurts the most whenever I'm in danger. Huh? Is that so? Mashita leans back in his seat, satisfied. I was investigating some missing people. Guess he's responding to my question now. The school came up in a number of missing persons cases. Each one had some affiliation with H Elementary before they disappeared. Teachers, workers, people in the PTA, students and their family members. I was looking for them. Then Moe speaks up from the back seat. Were those people the corpses down there? She doesn't sound as energetic as she usually does. Did something happen after all? Is her mark... Mashita doesn't reply. Maybe he thinks the answer is obvious, or maybe replying to a kid isn't worth his time. But something bugs me about what he just said. If the school was clearly suspicious, then... Of course I brought it up to my superiors. All I got for it was... He continues before I can ask, making a slashing motion across his neck. You got fired, huh? Disciplinary discharge. Something about sexually harassing a subordinate. That principal's gotta have some kind of political pull. Probably dug up something he didn't want getting out. That wasn't my plan. I never meant to uncover anything dirty. True. The school did have that suspicious room. It's not that strange to think it would come up in some missing persons cases. That would be common sense, at least. But common sense is for the world of the living. Spirit. Might have something to do with those cases. There's an awkward silence. In that sense, this isn't even the case anymore, is it? Mashita sighs deeply. Who would believe it? Who would believe that there's a monster in that school killing people? It's personal now. Our problem, and we're on our own. He turns his wrist over and shows it to me. On his skin is the familiar mark. You too? Yeah, I sensed that as soon as I saw yours. I had a feeling this would be a problem. We're in the same boat, you and I. He has good instincts. We should talk more when we get back. At Kujo Mansion, there's some... I stopped myself from finishing my sentence. I shouldn't mention that for now. In any case, once we get back, we'll give you more details. Yeah, I'm sure that'll help him a bunch. But Mashita scoffs. Help, huh? You're underestimating me. Excuse me, I'm gonna drink some water. And put on some chapstick. One of the leading causes to getting a death mark is chapped lips. You don't want that now, do you? All better. When I get out of the car, someone's there to greet me. Welcome back, mister. You too, Miss Moe. I'm glad you're unharmed. Did you find any clues about the spirit? What, so there are others? This is everyone. Huh, what a reliable group you've got. The sarcasm is practically dripping off his words. So, are you all planning on continuing to search for that key or whatever it is? We don't have anything else to go on. There's no other choice. I don't understand you. If the source of the mark is the spirit, it would be best to destroy the source, don't you think? What do you mean? The spirit exists, so all you have to do is kill it. Are you serious? Of course he's serious. He doesn't exactly look like he's the joking type. Even if we manage to kill it, will that really make the mark disappear? When I consider everything Mary's told me, it doesn't seem like it'll work that way. Even assuming it did, we have a more fundamental problem. And how do you plan to kill it? I'll figure something out. If something exists, there's logically a way to destroy it as well. He claims he can kill the spirit, yet he doesn't even know how he'll do it. Where does all that confidence come from? Don't forget, I faced him once already. If we're seriously thinking of killing him... Mashita grasped his wrist. The little shit shot some kind of thorns at me from a distance. They hit hard enough to stick in concrete. There's no way to get in close to him. We have to make that a priority. Mashita pulls something out of the heel of his shoe and tosses it at me. It's a thorn, curved like a fang. You really put that in the heel of your shoe? That bitch was not hurting you? Why couldn't you just put it in your pocket? It's a thorn, curved like a fang. The only reason I'm still breathing is because I was lucky. It won't happen next time. We need a plan. As we head to the entrance, I tell Mashita about Kujo Mansion. He takes it all in silently. Even bringing up the talking doll or Saya Kujo's death doesn't trigger a reaction. Is he so unnervingly calm because he's already dealt with the supernatural? We reach the main hall, which is warmly lit. This is a strange mansion for some reason. I feel like I've come home. Oh my god. Acclimatization is kind of terrifying. Welcome back, Lord Yashiki. That man is a mark bearer too, I see. Would you like to make introductions? I update Mary on our investigation and the strange way we met Mashita. The mirror, the underground room full of corpses, the sudden appearance of roses. I really hate to admit it, but it's clear something supernatural is at work here. And the spirit that caused all of it, Hanahiko. There's no doubt that Hanahiko is the one who put the mark on Mashita's arm too. But... what kind of chance do we have against a monster that can do that? Mashita says we should kill him. But is that even possible? Hey, Yashiki. My train of thought is interrupted. Mashita's holding a leather-bound notebook out toward me. Read this. I picked it up in that underground room. It was caught up in a bunch of those rose vines when I found it. It was pretty hard to get loose. Did you read it? I skimmed through a bit. It's got some interesting stuff. That's what he says, but he's not smiling at all. His eyes simmer with a quiet anger. Dark red marks stain the cover. I have a bad feeling, but I flip through it. Rose petals fall as they become unstuck from the pages. The notes within are very detailed. The author was intelligent and well written. Reading through, it dawns on me that this was written by H Elementary's principal. The austere, meticulous letters on each page tell a ghastly story. Records of a young adopted boy's tutoring sessions. Oh god. Please don't go in the direction that I think it's gonna go. The first note is from 5 years ago. It seems the boy adopted by the principal was small and exceedingly cute. He enjoyed wearing skirts and makeup too. Oh boy. There was no denying that they truly suited a dainty red-cheeked boy like him. But the principal had a hard time accepting such fancies. Bad habits must be corrected young to promote sound mental health, he thought. So he called it tutoring as a cover for his warped desires. They took place in the underground room. Too many prying eyes anywhere else. There was no safer place than the school at night once all the teachers had left. The principal stayed behind under the pretense of keeping watch, then tutored. He was a highly respected teacher. He'd even made appearances on TV. There was no reason to be suspicious. The only one who noticed anything strange was the boy's homeroom teacher, but she feared the principal's power and firmly kept her mouth shut. As the notes continue, they are more and more deranged. They paint a horrible picture. It is a totally distorted parent and child. My child gets weaker after every session. His delicate frame has grown thinner and his red cheeks are now darkened. His appearance is described in detail, but there is no malice or hatred. There's just fanatical sincerity, his pride as an educator, and a terrifying, smothering love. It continues like that to the very last page. There's no mention of what became of the principal and the boy. But going by the current state of H Elementary, I can hazard a guess. You don't look so well, mister. What was in that notebook? Tsukasa peers up at me, and he and the boy in the notebook are about the same age. This isn't stuff you share with a kid. I better just sum up the main points for him. That's terrible. We children are always the victims of the ego of adults. Stupid grown-ups are irredeemable. That face. Why did he say that? Why he'd say that makes sense. The revolting evil of the adults and the poor boy who became a victim. But is that really the end? This kid gonna be evil. He's terrifying looking. If Hanahiko and the boy in the notebook are connected, then the boy turned into a monster. Is that even possible? Untimely deaths produce hatred. Death does not bring it to an end. Such festering sentiments can give birth to the supernatural. Monsters, ghosts, vengeful spirits, they have many names. I believe that you have all heard one or two such stories. Hanahiko is similar. Mary's words are hard to swallow, but after all those weird events, it only makes sense to accept them. If I turn my back to the truth, all that will await me is death. Then Hanahiko really is a monster. We must form a plan based on that hypothesis. Mary's silent a moment, then her jade glass eyes shift to Mashita. Incidentally, according to Lord Yashiki's report, there are those among you who are considering killing the spirit. I shall warn you just in case, but that would be very difficult to do. Why is that? I could see Mashita narrow his eyes, but I make sure to speak up first. They are from the world of the dead. Just as the living cannot become more alive, the dead cannot be killed. The only thing you could possibly destroy is the cursed sentiment. So, what does that mean? It is as I told you before. Death and life existing together. If that is the origin of the mark, then a way to erase it will be there. By driving away the spirit, the curse will also be eliminated. So defeating Hanahiko is how we'll be able to destroy the mark. Setting aside how he can't be killed. What exactly is the key then? It is nothing more than a concept, so I am unsure, but I am certain of one thing. Fate ties the spirit to its place of birth. An object there may be able to fulfill the role of the key. It is a difficult concept to grasp, but that is just how spirits are. Determining the nature of the key, that would decide your fate. I had a feeling. We'll just have to keep digging around at H Elementary. We don't know what the cursed sentiments or the key to destroying the grudge are. Gaining the key and lifting the grudge is the only way to survive. You will be required to be callous to make sure of the spirit's fear. The way to repel the spirit lies within its grudge. Remember this and be careful. New info was added to the spirit file. Secret of the underground room. Okay, so I wonder if I took a deep breath and that kind of hurt. I wonder if the lipstick and the red heel, children heels that we saw, well, children's shoes, whatever, were probably Hanahiko's. Could be. New info was added. Okay, so where's my bag real quick? Chased by Hanahiko, we fled into the underground room to find several skeletons wrapped in rose vines. A spirit of one of the victims showed me a vision of the past, a disgusting image of a woman dying entangled in roses. She was likely one of Hanahiko's victims, just like that guard. Even more surprising, a guy named Mashita was hiding in there. The ex-detective explained all of the victims were staff at the school or their family. Why did they have to die such a cursed death? Was concerning in a notebook Mashita found in the room. It claimed that some kind of tutoring was going on in there. The tutor was the principal and the pupil his adopted son, the delicate boy who loved to dress up in skirts. Under the pretense of correcting bad habits, numerous twisted actions were performed on the boy in that room. He grew weaker and weaker. His teachers should have noticed. So, were they just pretending ignorance? Roses cover the underground room in the school, the thorn that shot like a bullet at Mashita. If the boy in the notebook turned into a monster, is there a way to repel spirit with a grudge like that? And that voice rang out in my head again. What did it mean by their blood denies him? Their blood denies him, Their blood denies him. No, wrong one. Oh, I can bring the ex-detective with me too now. Let me see what his info consists of. So full name, Satoru Mashita, sex male, occupation ex-detective, an ex-detective discharged over a scandal. He claims it was a false accusation, but the truth remains hidden. Despite being fired, he continued to pursue his suspicions about H Elementary and received the mark from Hanahiko there. Okay. I guess I'll keep Moe as my partner. I don't know if it matters much, but we'll see. Hey, wait! Mashita appears as we're getting ready to leave. Bad news. That high school girl. Miss Moe is gone. What? At least she's nowhere in the mansion. Speaking of which, I didn't see her when we were talking to Mary in the hall either. Maybe she ran away. That doesn't make sense. What would she accomplish by doing that? Running away from the mansion won't make her mark disappear. It could be her form of escape. Many kill themselves if they know where they're gonna die. Or maybe something happened to her, like the spirit's curse. Moe saw Hanahiko in the mirror at the school, so she's the mark bearer with the strongest connection. It's possible that he zeroed in on her just like Tsukasa did. But there's nothing we can do. Let's get ready to go. Yeah, we can't really do anything right now. Even if something happens to Moe, if we can get the marks to vanish, let's just save her too. Let's head out. We're going back to H Elementary. Okay, well, she's not my partner now. I'll choose him for now. Alright, let's go to H Elementary again. I didn't realize she just fucking up and disappeared. Hello? Oh, stretching. We've come back to H Elementary. I know full well that in the end this place is just a school. Let's go. Mashita nods silently and steps forward. I don't know if there's going to be any different things lying around. Besides the roses. I'll still check around anyway. We saw it earlier, but the hallway has completely transformed. Careful of the thorns. They aren't your run-of-the-mill rose thorns. Wait, something's there. Mashita suddenly speaks up. Where? Something's sparkling by the window ledge. The window? All I see are those rose vines. I may as well check it out, though. I was gonna say, bitch, where? Something's glinting over by the window. Looks like something's buried in the rose vines. There's definitely something there. I didn't notice it before. No, maybe it wasn't there yet when we passed through here earlier. There was a guard that got killed, yeah? It's probably his. Maybe. I might have fallen on the floor and been lifted up by the vines. It's only now that it's high enough to be spotted. If it belonged to the guard, then it could come in handy while we're investigating. He was in charge of watching this building after all. Let's check it out. Something flashes from the vines. Push my fingers into the vines. Ow! I was careful, but the oddly sharp thorns still cut my skin. Damn, this is a pain. I keep fighting with the vines. I finally reached the metal object. Got school key ring. So I was just lying around on the floor. It's just that the game wouldn't allow me to find it until due time. Yep, just as we thought. He's definitely belonged to the guard. Those are employee keys. We should be able to get into every... Washita suddenly cuts off mid-sentence. What's wrong? Nothing. I just lost my train of thought all of a sudden. Slipped my mind is all. Let's keep investigating. New info was added to the spirit file. Continue investigation of the school. So, okay. So we should be able to use the school keyring and open the door. Yeah! Hi! There's a chalk case attached to the blackboard. The aluminum chalk case has dents all over it, as if something hit it. Let's feel it. Something's inside the chalk case. Found a worn out talisman. Thanks. When I pick up the worn out talisman, I feel warmth flow through me. Got soul power. The worn out talisman crumbles silently in my hand. An aquarium covered in moss. The glass is terribly stained, making it impossible to see inside. I hesitantly stick my hand in the tank. When I do... My fingers touch something cold. There's some water left inside. It's just water. For some reason, Mashita looks disappointed. Of course. There's enough water left inside that I could scoop it up if I had a container. I have a bottle. I take the plastic bottle out and put it in the tank. It gurgles as it fills with water. Got bottle of water. What are you gonna do with that? I don't know. We'll figure it out. Hold on. I was gonna say there's something glowing here. Research plan to strengthen weeds. Plants grow in sunlight, so I used a mirror to see what would happen under lots of light. Result, when I put lots of light on it, the leaves turned white and it got sick. What I learned, shining too much light on plants is bad for them too. Do I have to say something? No. Then no comment. The paper is falling apart. Doubt anyone would care if I tore it off and took it with me. Yeah, sure, we'll take it. I ripped the research paper off the wall. Got plan to strengthen weeds. That's property damage. It's against the law. Well, I'll do it for the fuck I want. I'm doing more than you are, Mashita. Research an umbrella that withstands a typhoon. When you open an umbrella in a typhoon, it will break because the wind's too strong. So first I try to put holes in the umbrella. That way it wouldn't break in strong wind. Note, when using it, put a plastic sheet on it to transform it into an extra strong umbrella. The strengthened umbrella protects from thorns or branches blown by the wind. I guess that's how kids think. He acts like he was never a kid himself. What? No, it's nothing. The paper is falling apart. Doubt anyone would care if I tore it off and took it with me. Yeah, I'll take it, sure. What was I say? Is he gonna berate me for taking that as well? So, is this umbrella gonna stop thorns? More than likely. It's an abandoned desk. It's a desk like you'd find at any school. What's surprising is it doesn't look very weathered. That goes to show how durable school desks are. I stick my hand inside and feel around. Something pokes my finger. I grab it and pull it out. Got wire umbrella. That just looks like trash to me. But if you want it, then I'm not going to stop you from taking it. But what's this doing here? I have an idea. This umbrella might have been part of the display for that independent research we found earlier. Still though, what's the point? I shrug and stuff it in my bag. I see the nicely folded dark plastic sheet among the garbage. Their blood denies him. Without conscious thought, I start speaking. Blood denies him. Does that mean to repel with blood? Hey, you've been mumbling to yourself. Give me a second. I pop open the wire umbrella. Then I spread the plastic sheet over it. Huh. Just like it said in that research paper, you can create something like an umbrella. But it's not fastened on. It'd be impossible to carry it around like this. So we'll have to hold it together to use it. Thankfully, there are two of us here. One person to open the umbrella first, and one person to spread the sheet. If we manage a combo like that, then we can use the bloodstained sheet as an umbrella. Sorry to make you wait. Do whatever you want. But you aren't really planning on using that as some kind of shield, are you? I'm not sure. But I get the feeling that everything is here for a reason. I ignore a look of suspicion from Mashita by studying the flashlight in my hand. New info was added. Well, we have a makeshift shield now. Okay. Okay, let's continue forward. Okay, this was the what room? I'm gonna go into the rooms, even rooms I've already explored, just in case that, cause since now, never mind. I was gonna say now that there's like vines everywhere, they probably pick up shit that wasn't there before, but never mind. There, now let's go scribbles on the blackboard. Okay, yeah, we can go forward again. That's the staff room. Maybe go back the other hall real quick. Look over to OBS and it's just my dog's eyes just staring into my soul. Oh, oops. Pick it up again. Yeah, interestingly enough, the classrooms are left untouched. I used the school key ring and opened the door. I moved to step inside into the classroom. Oh, and suddenly there's a strong grip on my shoulder. I glance at the hallway out of the corner of my eye. I'm pretty sure Mashita was on my other side. No, even if they were on this side, they'd have no reason to grab me. Oh no. Oh no, live or die. What? Calm down. I'm just imagining things. My voice doesn't sound very convincing. Panic. It's an illusion. Calm down. Hold it together. An icy chill envelops my right side. Something's gripping my shoulder. Turn around and look. Forcefully brush it off. Call your partner. Forcefully brush it off? I easily brush it off. Wrong. A groaning cry as cold as ice echoes from the darkness. My heart struggles valiantly to keep beating. Then all I know is an unending silence. Well, I died. Decide again. Suddenly there's a strong grip on my shoulder. Yeah, Mashita was on my other side. No, even I don't think calling to Mashita would be a good idea. Should I actually look? I guess we'll look. Hold it together. I mean, I'll turn around and look. I make up my mind and quickly turn around. So, ooh, it's still wrong. Okay, so I'm supposed to call my partner. All right. I see a terrifying face in the darkness. Then, an outline lying in wait for me. What should I do? Yell threateningly. Close your eyes and pray. Run away? What? Run away? I spin on my heel and move to dash away, but my legs won't cooperate. I lose my balance and crash into the wall. But we have to hold it together. A groaning cry as cold as ice echoes from the darkness. My heart struggles valiantly to keep beating. Well, okay. Well, first off, I'm gonna call my partner. It's funny because for someone who hates making decisions because it makes me panic, I've decided to play this game. Alright, call for your partner. I turn to Mashita and open my mouth to tell them. When I do, interesting. Even though I saw him, it's still safe. I see her terrifying face in the darkness. Then, an outline lying in wait for me. I don't know if I want to yell threateningly. It seems like too much. Given the situation, I squeeze my eyes shut and pray. Okay, good. Good. I don't think, like, pissing him off would help anyone. Just then. Hey, what's wrong? With Mashita's voice, the figure vanishes. I find myself standing in front of the door. It's a 5. The mark burns scarlet. Half an hour left until death closes in. You okay? Yeah. Mashita picks something off my left shoulder. This is... The hand I felt gripping my shoulder. It was actually a rose thorn. But more importantly, Mashita, what's the matter? You're acting kinda what? Something's wrong. He's not acting normal. Amnesia. My heart pangs with worry. Is Mashita spacing out because the mark's curse has progressed? But I don't understand. I'm still the same, at least as far as I know. Come on. Right. Mashita shuffles forward like a zombie. Something is seriously wrong. This is bad. Danger crept up on us so quickly. We're running out of time. His condition might get worse. I'll figure something out. What's that? A white powder substance is scattered around. It's a coarse powder. It glitters in the glow of the flashlight. I'm not really inclined to sticking it in my mouth to make sure, but it's probably salt. If I had a container, I would take some with me. I try rubbing the grains between my fingers. It feels like salt. If I had a container, I don't know if I can mix it with the water or if I need a separate one. The white powder seems to be salt. I take out the bottle of water and fill it with powder. Got salt water. First, purify with seawater. Ah. I hear that voice again. Seawater. So would that be salt water then? Oh. The plants are dry and withered. Research observing office ladies. There are 6 office ladies who ride my train. I observed them for 10 days. I learned popular colors are brown and pink. Everyone's hair is brown and their mouths are pink. Cool. The paper's falling apart. Doubt anyone would care if I tore it off and took it with me. Yeah, I'll take it. I ripped the research paper off the wall. Research plan to destroy weeds. Experiment. I poured different liquids on the weeds in my yard to see which was effective. Results. God, I am like... Now I'm starting to get a little tongue twisted tonight. Results. C. Miso soup. And D. Salt water worked. Conclusion. Salt can destroy weeds. Dissolving salt in water first makes it easier for the plants to absorb and speed the effects. Well, I'll take this paper with me. Does the roof have a leak? The ceiling looks stained in places. Okay. Well, let's back it up. Yeah, these are gonna be the same, I think. Alright, let's continue forward. Oops. Halfway up the stairs, I trip on something. What's this? Moe's bag is on the staircase. Got Moe's bag. Inside the bag is some random junk along with her school jacket. But if it's here, that means... Is Moe still in the school? But the cracked mirror is the only thing in sight. Discounting her bag, there's no trace of Moe anywhere. In any case, we'll just have to keep looking around. Run my finger down the cracks. Mashita watches me worriedly, but nothing happens. Exactly what happened like when we were dealing with... when Moe was with me. Let me see if upstairs is any different. Nope. Snakes are still in the hallway. Okay, let's head back towards the staff room. I'm gonna save, by the way. Just making sure there's nothing new. Okay. Open the door and left the staff room. Still nothing new. I open the glass door and check inside, but there isn't anything that catches my eye. The other thing was this, but it's disintegrated. School journal, paper, not disintegrated, deteriorated from age and bugs. Can't read it. So I guess we're gonna go back down. There's an entrance to the underground room. Yes, let's go under. I wonder if I should pour the salt water in here. I didn't finish clicking on these skeletons. Stone pane, touch. Oh, something flashes within the vines by its feet. A round hand mirror. Looks like a gift for a young woman. The mark is dyed a deep crimson. Sunrise. A few minutes left until death closes in. A loud noise suddenly rings out. A terrible pain runs through my wrist. It feels like something's biting into my bone. Mashita? Hey, are you listening? Yeah, I can hear you. At least he's still replying to me. But the way he's acting is... We can't keep going like this. Move, come on. My shout rings through the building. The last stand. I believe I clicked you as well. Okay. Let me see. Actually, yeah. Let me come here because I want to look through my tools real quick. Okay. Typhoon umbrella. Wire umbrella. Okay. What do I do with it? Okay. I just wanted to see if I poured it in here or not. Let me click on me bag. Oh yeah, I could just fucking... I make things more complicated. Where is memo? So we saw that. Okay. We found a ring of keys that we think the guard dropped. Now we can investigate the classrooms that were locked. Before we left Mary, she said it's impossible to kill the dead. We'll just have to do everything in our power to find information on the keys or ways to repel the spirit before dawn comes. The wire umbrella used for students' research and the plastic sheet dyed black from the corpse's blood. There's no point to using it as an umbrella, but if one person opens it, another could cover it with the sheet. The blood of the dead. In other words, something that's close to the spirit. If we use it against him, it may work like a shield of blood. Last stand. Time simply passes while we have no clue where Moe is. My partner's acting strange too, like his memories are deteriorating. Why does it feel like death is closing in? We've nowhere to run. My only choice is to face the spirit using the information and tools I've gathered. And is my partner for the showdown okay with that? Plus, how am I going to deal with the threat of the thorn? I've heard so many riddles, but I don't know what they mean. The last whisper. Purify with seawater first. What's that about? I guess I'll have to do that before anything else. I have to think this through in order to survive. Whoa. La-dee-da. Says a metal hand mirror with a flower and bird designs on the back. The mirror surface is cloudy, but it's still usable. Moe's school bag found on the stairs. Attached to it is a keychain and a strange doll. Inside is a school jacket, some textbooks, and rather random items of unknown purposes. Okay. There's a bed with a metal pipe frame. Mattress is completely discolored, stained. Yeah, we all know that, but I want to check to make sure there's nothing else. Smells like sewage. Okay, I guess we can come back upstairs. So ladder leaving up. Yes, let's leave. It doesn't seem like I can combine things at like me myself. The instant I step into the hallway. A strange, indescribable feeling hits me, like a solid presence is closing in on me from deep within the darkness. Bun Bun! A rabbit appears out of nowhere. Then it runs down the hallway. I thought that was it, but it stops part way. It turns back as if to see what we're doing. Wait up! I grab Mashita's wrist and chase after it. We chase after the rabbit and arrive at the eastern staircase. We quickly climb up the stairs and stand in front of the mirror. I look around for the creature. Oop. Just then, red drops of something fall from above. It's scarlet rose petals. I slowly raise my eyes up to the ceiling. Oh, wait. Hey, excuse me, isn't she a teenager? Excuse me. The instant I see that, I let out a groan. It's heavily weighted with both fear and relief. Mo is up there hanging from rose vines. It's her. He points at her strangely amused. But she's not the only one up there. There's a corpse hiding in the vines too. It looks like that guard. Suddenly, the vines snap like the weight is too much, and Moe crashes painfully to the ground. Hey, hang in there. Yeah. I quickly glance over her to make sure she's not hurt. Her mark is obvious. It's swollen, pulsing, and red like a large, dangerous-looking pomegranate. It looks like it's progressed a lot further than the mark on my wrist. I see. So this is why... Did she get desperate and come to the school to try to do something? Get it? Hang in there. So you didn't run away. In any case, I need to get some clothes on her. I take the jacket out of her bag and slide her arm into a sleeve. She's still pretty out of it, but she manages to get the rest on by herself. Huh? Oh, it's you, mister. Why? The mark's progression must be affecting her just like Mashita. I doubt anything I say will make sense to her. And besides, right now... He's here. Hanahiko is... I know. But what should I do? What am I supposed to do? There's nowhere to hide. I look at Moe and Mashita. Their eyes are unfocused. We'll die here. We'll all die here. I'm the only one who might have a chance of overturning that fate. Gaining the key and lifting the grudge is the only way to survive. You will be required to be callous to make use of the spirit's fear. The way to repel the spirit lies within its grudge. Mary's words echo in my head. I open my bag and look through everything I picked up throughout the school. Is one of these the key? But it all looks like junk. Garbage is all I have. Hanahiko. When I first saw him in this mirror, he was just a monster. But now I feel like I know why he became to be. I'll just have to face him, believe that I have the final key. Believe. Trust in myself. They're both out of it. I'll choose Moe only because Mashita wants the kid to be dead. I don't know. I grab them, shake their shoulders, and yell. Get it together. There's nowhere to hide. We have to go. Come with me. Hanahiko. Moe makes a vague sound, but that's good enough. We're going to release him from this curse. I'm gonna fuck this up. Oh my. Hanahiko's staring at Moe. Hey, they aren't grown up. Fine. Only big people die, okay? Oh yeah, I forgot he doesn't like grown-ups, so it's probably good that I didn't bring Mashita with me. A sound like slithering vines comes from Hanahiko's direction. The next thing I know, a small sharp object grazes my face. Missed. You won't be so lucky next time. I get the feeling Hanahiko's planning to attack me from a distance. I need to do something to reach him from this far away. Facing a spirit. To defeat a spirit, you must use the right item at the right time. Oh. Both you and your partner can use one item each. Choose according to the situation. Item usage limit. Some items are limited use, so please take care. Check the number to the right. Also, some items cannot be used when facing a spirit. Combo actions. When facing a spirit, 2 items can be used together. This is a combo action. It is executed if you and your partner use the right items. Strategy hint. You can read the spirit file or item descriptions at any time, or open your bag using the X button. Our umbrella and the plastic sheet. That's a good idea. Put the wire umbrella over the plastic sheet. I ready the cobbled together umbrella. This should be able to block the thorns. What the heck is that? That umbrella is in my way. His cold voice rings out, sounding slightly angry. Hanako shoots a thorn. The thorns fire as fast as bullets, but only bounce off the bloodstained sheet. Their blood denies him, so that's what it meant. The impact of the thorns causes the sheet to start to fall off the umbrella. If we don't put it back on, we won't be able to protect ourselves. Peter. Hanako sways closer as if the umbrella is irritating him. We might be able to do something if he comes a little closer. How to weaken spirits. To defeat a spirit, you must use a specific item to weaken them. It can't be used until a spirit is as close as possible. When that happens, the screen outline will glow red. Endure the spirit's attacks until they are in range. So I wonder if I should use this thing again. Piss him off enough to get him close. So I can throw the salt water at him. Hanako shoots a rose thorn. Hi, kid. Spirit's too far away to use this. Okay. For now. I want to stab him. I don't know how much closer I should get him. He shoots a rose thorn. He's getting pissed. Can you stab spirits? Probably. Hanahiko comes up close. Countless vines wriggle in his oddly shaped head. They're like poisonous snakes about to strike their prey. At this distance, the umbrella's pretty useless. It's obvious I'll be killed instantly if I don't do anything. This close distance is my only chance. Should I use an attack against spirits or an attack against plants? Is there a way I can fight back? Yeah. Yashiki throws the salt water at Hanahiko. The vines hit with the salt water quickly stop moving. In the hazy darkness, I can see Hanahiko's face twisting in pain. How mean. Are you going to tease me now too, mister? He starts sniffling as if he's about to cry. He looks weakened. How to defeat spirits. Defeat a weakened spirit by using specific items. Choose an item based on the info you've gathered. You can only have one chance, think carefully. Okay. Moe points the round hand mirror at Hanahiko. Hanahiko stares at himself in the mirror. There's no red stuff. Hanahiko is weakened. You want lipstick or something? Girl slippers. I don't know if he wants lipstick. Or if he wants. Ooh. Yeah, we'll begin the turn. Yashiki puts on the girls. I'm not on you, on yourself. I was gonna see if you could give it to the kid, Yashiki. It wasn't effective. More points around Hammer and Haneko. Okay. Let me give him the fucking lipstick. Saltwater drenched vines shoot out from the weakened Hanahiko's head. Bullies need to die. More vines than I can count wrap around me, squeezing with supernatural strength. My vision darkens. I can see the spirit slowly drawing. I wasn't expecting him to put it on himself. I know he's scared of the flare. I don't know if I want to use that specifically. Probably. Yeah. Alright, but we are going to use the umbrella to draw him as close as possible. Yeah. Plastic sheet. I have to do it like what, 2 more times after this? Okay, let's do it again. That looks very stable. Okay. Still certain things that he has to get a lot closer. Okay, now we can throw the salt water at him for the time being. Okay, salt water, please. I just want to see what happens when she uses the lipstick. But throw salt water at first. I think she's gonna put on herself, but I would just want to see. Divine hits with the. Sorry, I'm just still laughing at the idea of like him, Yashiki, putting on the high heels like that's gonna help him. Divine's hit with the salt water quickly stop moving. Hazy darkness, I can see Hanahiko space twisting in pain. It's weakened. She took out the lipstick. I put the lipstick on Hanahiko's lips. What did you do? Hanahiko's weakened. Okay, maybe now if he sees the round mirror, he won't be super pissy. I think it's okay, but just in case, I'm gonna grab the lipstick again. I smear the lipstick on him and try to place the mirror in front of him. We put the lipstick on Hanahiko and place the hand mirror in front of him. He stares at his reflection. This is red stuff. I've been looking for this for so long. My keepsake from my mom. Are these memories from when he was alive? He smiles with his red lips. Am I pretty? Okay, that's what it was. The spirit melts into the darkness with a smile on his face. I don't sense Hanahiko anymore. Did we win? Seriously? Yeah. Kinda hard to believe, but looks like we did. Mister! My mark disappeared! Moe cheers as she studies her leg. Her mark had been buried into her right thigh. Oh, what about yours? Oh yeah, my right hand. It's still there. My mark looks exactly the same as before. Why? Why isn't it going away? Sorry, mister. It's almost dawn. Am I going to die? So this is where you've been. My head suddenly stopped feeling fuzzy and then my mark was gone. Looks like you did it. Yeah, but he still has his mark. Let's head back. Maybe Mary knows something. Yeah, you're right. Come on, mister, let's go. Moe leads the way. Huh? Moe is digging through her bag. Oh no, my wallet's missing. Maybe I dropped it earlier. Her glance back at the school was confused. But you're definitely more important right now. We gotta hurry and get back. Go on. Huh? Just make sure you're back in 5 minutes. Go, get moving. Right, thanks. Moe rushes back into the school. You're pretty calm, considering. Moe shrinks in the distance until they disappear inside the building. A bitingly cold wind whips past me. It's coming from the school. That's not normal, especially for the start of summer. The wind dies down, and out of nowhere, I get a really bad feeling. Should I have let Moe go back inside? Five minutes pass. Moe isn't back yet. Idiot, this is no time to dawdle. You better check. I wouldn't have let her go by herself. This seems like a little too much, I don't know. I step inside and go down the right hallway. I make it all the way in front of the room where we fought Hanahiko, but I don't see Moe anywhere. Strange, this should be the place. Mister? You scare the crap out of me. What are you doing here? You're late, so I came looking for you. Oh, I'm so sorry. It's dark, so it took longer. I should have borrowed the flashlight. She bows in apology. I'm so relieved. A huge weight lifts off my shoulders when I see she's okay. Hey, let's get a move on already. We all climb into the car and head straight to Kujo Mansion. Welcome back. My mark's gone, so that must mean you beat Hanahiko, right? Miss Moe seems to be okay too. You're pretty amazing. Huh? What's wrong? You're not smiling. Well, his mark hasn't disappeared yet. What? Why not? Hey, Yoshiki. I'll fill the pipsqueak in. You go hear what Mary has to say. Welcome back, Lord Yashiki. It appears that you overcame your fear and cleared away the grudge. Congratulations are in order. Her tone is the same as always, but for some reason it grates on me. What's so great about it? Why hasn't my mark vanished? It is likely the one who gave it was not Hanahiko. I'm suddenly lightheaded, the world fading. I'd risked my life during that investigation, and it was completely useless to me. I guess all that's left is waiting for dawn and my death. Lord Yashiki, if it is all right with you, would you mind showing me your mark? I hold my arm out toward Mary. Her neck shifts slightly as she stares at the mark. It is as I thought. It is only a minuscule fraction, but the fate I sense from this mark has been distorted. What does that mean? Is it because I beat Hanahiko? The flame of your life was indeed fading at one point, but it has now become brighter. Are you saying I'm not going to die at dawn? That is correct. My sigh of relief is so deep it feels like my soul is escaping my body. The mark's still burned on me, but it seems I'll be okay for now. It appears the mark you bear is different from the ones I know of, but there is no doubt that it was given to you by a spirit. Then there are other spirits like Hanahiko that give people marks? Yes. Oh, hi, spirit. Spirits born of grudges have an insatiable hatred for the living. This persistent hatred is not sated by simply killing the living. Rather, they drag their victims to the depths of despair before their death. That is what they desire. The mark is an effective method. Spirits who wish to terrorize the living, the more I hear, the less I understand. It appears something within each city can easily create such spirits, though I cannot say what it is. So for me to escape my mark, I need to find the spirit that gave it to me and take care of it, then... Yes, it is logical to believe the mark will disappear with the spirit. That is the only way to escape death and regain your memories. It will soon be dawn. I am sure that you are all tired. Please rest. You are free to use any room. Thank you so much, seriously. If you hadn't been there, I probably would have been killed by Hanahiko. But when I think about you still having your mark, it's hard to be happy. Well, I'm going to bed. Good night. You did great work today. You're much more competent than all the other adults I know, though it only makes sense for adults to help children. It will be challenging from now on. My schoolwork has suffered due to my memory loss. I need to study hard to catch up. You do your best too. Well then, good night. I think I'm heading off myself. With that mess of a trouble taken care of, I'm sure I'll crash right away. Alright, here, have this. He pulls a small paper item from his beat-up coat and hands it to me. It looks like a newspaper article. It's about that boy who died. Before he was adopted, he'd lived with his mother. She understood her son, unlike his hard-headed adopted father. She'd put makeup on him in front of a mirror. She very much doted on him. After all that hell at a young age, then dying, that was probably his only good memory. Mashita smiles sad. Well, it's up to you, how you interpret it. Do whatever you want. See ya. Lord Yashiki, there is something I must tell only you. About those who lost their marks. They must leave in the morning. Those who escape their fate should return to their daily lives. That is the will of Lady Saya. So I'll be the only one left behind. I feel like a student repeating your grade. Lord Yashiki, by any chance, are you uneasy about being the solo occupant in this mansion? Kind of am, not at all. You're here. I mean, yeah, you're here. I must express my extreme gratitude that you hold me in such high regard. Although the things I am capable of are rather limited. Mary stares unblinkingly at me. I could just be extrapolating it, but it seems like she's thinking about something. Now then, Lord Yashiki, it will be for the best that you take your rest as well. Please find me when you are ready. Farewell. Okay, Mashita's collection of articles. I'll check that article in this. Is there anything else? Okay. So, 1990 something, that's Mashita's collection of articles. The principal of H Elementary, Mr. A, reported to local police that his son, age 9, was missing. The police organized a huge search, even into the forest by H Castle, but were unable to locate him. Mr. A was famous for helping out at the orphanage, and his missing son was adopted from there. The boy's physical characteristics are height, 3'2", small and slender, has short hair, and was wearing a white skirt and navy shorts when he went missing, often mistaken for a girl, usually seen playing with girls and enjoys wearing makeup, always carries toy makeup with him in his pouch. Mr. A, the lost child's father, has resigned from his post as principal of H Elementary and is moving out of H City. A man of importance in the area has been plagued with slander that has affected his family. Some rumors claim he is a pedophile or questions his sexuality. These horrible accusations ignore his human rights. After the missing boy's mother passed away, he was placed in an orphanage, having no other family. The two were extremely close. A neighbor shares, one day the boy wore his mother's makeup to show his friends, only to be teased and bullied by them. His mother rushed up with her mirror, had him look in it, and told him he was cute. Many people disappeared between when the boy went missing and the school closed. Among them are the boy's homeroom teacher and that woman I saw in an underground room. There's a theory that he may have sought help from adults while he was being abused with no success. After death, his angry despair created Hanehiko, the spirit that attacks adults. Wow. Yeah, no bears to choose from. Guess we can exit. It's nearly dawn. I better get some rest. Use talk to continue to the next chapter. Okay. Are you retiring to bed? Yeah, sure, we'll rest. Good night. Oop, sorry, I hit my mic. Chapter 1, Hanehiko, end. Another night greets me. It's been 3 days since the investigation, and not one glimmer of hope for me. Time idles by as death draws ever closer to claim me. The mark that brings death. The only way to escape is to defeat the spirit that gave it to me. But I have no clue where that spirit is right now. Maybe things would be different if that specialist Sayakujo was alive. A knock breaks my train of thought. How long are you planning on sleeping? You're pretty relaxed for a guy who could die soon. The ex-detective Satoru Mashita, I don't know why I have such a hard time saying that name, Mashita, the other Mark Barris, left the mansion, but he stayed behind. Mary was the cause. I guess she asked him to help as he was leaving. She went against Sayakujo's wishes by doing that, but it seems it was for my sake. But I don't know about Mashita. Even if he was asked to stay, he has no reason to agree. What's that look? Not happy I stayed behind? I'd prefer Moe. I'd prefer Tsukasa. I'm grateful. Cut that out. It's creepy. Flatter me all you want, but I won't forget you drove without a license. He's got a bad mouth as usual. His true intentions aside, I have to say I'm honestly grateful for his help. My amnesia could hit without warning, so I can't go out whenever I want. He's been going around gathering information in my place. I saw some people from the force. Still no ruckus over H Elementary. Wait a second. That guard went missing. His company should be notified. That company is exactly the issue. It's run by Yakuza, thugs who have their eyes on the labor department. They don't want the police involved. Plus, in a shitty company like that, people up and walk out all the time. Yamashita, that was his name. Everyone thinks he's up and split. I hear that's why they're having a hard time finding a replacement. If you didn't know the school was haunted, it'd just be another abandoned building. The government wouldn't need to rush to find a new guard. The man lived alone, so a missing persons report won't be filed soon. The school most likely won't come under suspicion until then. That's it for my report. You covered a lot of ground in a short time. Ex-detectives sure are handy. Did you bring up the mark of spirits when you were asking around? Do you think I'm an idiot? They'd be calling the loony bin. Even if the kids or I did bring them up, who'd honestly believe us? Why waste my breath? Exasperated, he shrugs. Searching the mansion was on you, so did you find anything? I came up blank as well, though I've only gone through half so far, and some of the rooms were locked. Stuck without a warrant. Like you wait for something like that. I swallow the words before they come out. Oh yeah, Mary's asking for you. You should get going. I have been waiting for you. Mary's sitting primly on the couch, the same as always. It appears you are having a difficult time with your investigation. I do wish I could be of more use to you. I know you can sense mark bearers. Can you sense spirits too? If they were to come onto the grounds, I believe I could, yes. That doesn't sound particularly useful. Do you have any other abilities or powers? Indeed. I can view the vague shape of the I was gonna say corpse. Where the fuck did I get corpse from? I can view the vague shape of the course of a person's fate. Like predicting the future? Oh no, nothing quite so extreme. It is more akin to fortune-telling. It may or may not come to pass. I get it. That's why what you predicted earlier didn't actually happen. Did Mary tell you something? The truth you're seeking can be found here, or some such. Like a fool, I fell for it, so convinced. I'm such an idiot. A loud knock sounds at the door. A visitor in the dead of night. A mark bearer? I open the door, and the visitor strides in. It's a shady-looking young man in a uniform delinquents these days tend to wear. He smirks at me, clearly feeling superior. This place Cujo Mansion? I got business with some Saya chick. No way you're her, huh? He narrows his eyes, staring suspiciously. She's out. I'm Saya. Turn to Mashita. She's not exactly out. I just turned to Mashita. Oh no, don't hand this off to me. I'm horrible with kids. They never dared put me in charge of juvie. You guys know her, yeah? Don't care which one of you it is, but would you hear me out? Introductions are quickly done. His name's Sho Nagashima, and as we'd guess, he's got a mark. He rolls up his right sleeve to show us, and yep, the red mark is burned in. An occult freak said an occult friend... My brain. An occult freak friend said something, like it gives you amnesia, for real? Yeah, that's right. I can't even remember my real name. I'm kinda too calm for all that. But you're pulling a fast one on me. That grates, but that reaction's normal. If he's not going to believe the rumors, then he had no reason to come. Why is he here then? Rumors, just that. Amnesia or dying because of some mark? That's comic book craziness. Every word of it is true. Huh? Was that a girl's voice? There is a saying, the truth is stranger than fiction. There are two sides of the same coin. Mary begins explaining. I'm sure she figured it would be the fastest way to convince him. You got some damn speaker set up somewhere, don't you? I don't take kindly to threats. He peers closely at Mary. Such a mechanism does not exist, Lord Shu. Shu? No way! He yelps pathetically, his eyes wide, and suddenly falls flat on his ass. It seems that despite appearances, this punk is terrified of ghosts and monsters. His tough act is likely a cover. After that, he meekly pays full attention to Mary as she speaks. He listens quietly, his face pale, as she tells him about the mark and spirits. By the time she finishes explaining, his face is devoid of color. Now, Lord Shu, have you not already experienced the beginnings of memory loss? Yeah. I don't think he's used to Mary yet. His face is rather stiff. My memory's always been crap, so I thought I was imagining things. But then it started getting so bad that it was just ridiculous. I got this occult friend, yeah? Told him about my scar, the mark, and he scared the shit out of me. Showed me an article that said it was all that scar thing's fault. Hi, Chris. So now I'm here. Moya mentioned seeing an article by Sayakujo in a magazine too. It's all because of some monster? The hell, this is crazy. Why'd this have to happen to me? Not believing it is normal, but if you don't, you'll die. If you don't want to kick the bucket, figure out how you got the mark. Even if your memory's gone bad, you should at least remember that. I'm not that far gone, thanks. I'm positive I got it in the forest by H Castle. I know I did. I mean, it does have a rumor about the place being cursed, so we should probably ask him some more about it. Forest? The huge forest west of the city. Wait, doesn't everyone know that? Even kids do. But I've lost my memory. Maybe that's why I don't know about it. The place is the city's garbage dump. Bunch of nasty rumors about it. There's illegal industrial waste dumping there, like, all the time. It's not just objects either. They say a black car once dumped a young woman's body there. A new mother strangled her kid there because she couldn't take care of it. There's tons more rumors like that, whether or not any of them are true. I heard some of those too. Like the lost kid who was eaten by a dog and they only found his torso. Or that murderer hides out there and kills anyone who gets near. Two of them happily exchange stories. Apparently, while he hates ghosts, he's more than fine with this kind of stuff. I've hit up the edge of the forest a few times, but never walked in. No one with half a brain goes there. What should I ask next? It's cursed? Shoal stiffens like a board. I hate that supernatural crap. Just talking about it freaks me out. What a wimp. Rumors exist for a reason. That place is a famous suicide spot. 50 people die there a year, so they say, and that's just what they find. So there was a mass suicide. Once there was a mass suicide. It has its fair share of grisly history. Shoal's eyes are wide. He looks like he swallowed a bug. What should I ask next? Why were you there? I was obviously on my bike, man. Well, I was obviously on my bike, man. How the fuck am I supposed to know? It's obvious. Like, I just met you, you dipshit. Place is totally empty at night, so it's perfect for driving around. Riding around free as a bird helps me clear my mind. Before you ask, yes, I have my license and no illegal mods. Is that so? We don't need another person flaunting the law. One is enough. I smile wryly. Who would have thought this kid would be on the straight and narrow? That day I was clearing my head when my bike broke down. I stopped to check it out. And suddenly I've got this scar. I thought we'll be able to get any more out of Shoal. No info on the spirit then. You haven't forgotten anything? No keeping secrets now. Quit strong-arming me. Hold your horses, I'm thinking. He's complaining, but I can see he really is combing through his memories. There was something. It wasn't a ghost or nothing, but I did spot something weird. Over by the side of the road, I saw this huge man. A giant? It wasn't just some tree's shadow. Honestly, I'm not really sure. The place was pretty dark, and I only saw it for a second. Sounds pretty iffy. Is that info really reliable? May I interject? In truth, there are a number of supernatural rumors set there. One happens to corroborate Lord Shoal's story. The rumor of Shimio. It sounds like Mary has an idea. Could you tell us more about it? Of course, Lord Yashiki. I shall tell you the story of Shimio, the man of the forest. Chapter 2, Shimio. Hey, have you heard that rumor? That one about the weird giant man? He's covered in black splotches, so people call him Shimio, the spotted man of the forest. I've heard he asks everyone if he meets a question. Do you like bees? A college student who heard the rumor decided to go to the forest to see. And a man covered in splotches really did appear. Do you like bees? The student laughed. Yeah, sure, I like them. I like how the ghosts so far that we've encountered, they ask questions. And you have to properly answer them, otherwise you're fucked. And then, let's raise some then. In your body. So don't say you like bees. Shimio asks those he meets a single question, then kills them using his drill. That might be none other than the figure you saw, Lord Sho. However, I have no proof. Then we'll have to gather evidence. Let's get ourselves to the forest. Investigations require legwork. There is no hesitation in Mashita. After facing Hanahiko, he knows full well what spirits are capable of. Is this his training and experience as a police detective? Hey now, you serious? Going there in the middle of the night? You guys have totally lost it. You're coming too, you stay here. You scared? Yeah, you could stay here, whatever. That's fine with me. We don't need dead weight with us. What'd you say? I ain't no scaredy cat. Hey, old man, take me with you instead of him. If that huge guy really is some monster, I'll pound him to dust. Yeah, you're gonna do a lot. He's easy to manipulate. You've settled on a destination. Please head to the forest by H Castle once you're ready. Your first goal is to identify the spirit that bestowed the mark. Best wishes for your investigation. New info was added to the spirit file. It's Forest and Shimio. New chapter item changes. All items obtained within the chapter are removed at the end. If a character brings an item, it will be added at the start. New chapter Soul Power. It will return to 1,000. Okay. So everything we experienced in chapter 1 is gone. Where's my bag? Sho Nagashima. Sex, male, occupation, high school student. An injury forced his former baseball player to quit. His prickly attitude seems to stem from that, but he treasures his friends. His tough act is a cover for how he's terrified of the supernatural, and he came to Kujo Mansion for help. Okay. So his spirit power is low. What if I choose Sho? What's his spirit power like? 7. His intelligence is 6. 6, 7, 8. I'll just stick with Mashita. It's fine. It's fine. Let me save. Okay. Oh, give me a second to stretch. Oh. I think I'm gonna, because I'm like really exhausted still. I think I'm gonna go on ahead and end stream here. And I'll just be back Monday with some Sekiro, because I'm still kind of tired. But I'm actually enjoying this game so far, and I hope you guys are too. I mean, like, it's basically a visual novel. But, like, at least there's, like, a lot of fun interactions that you can do. Like boss fights and whatnot. But, yeah. So, I don't know what to do about Visage. Like, pretty much all I can do about that is just message the developers, like put in like a ticket or something, and see if they can fix that bug, because I won't be able to beat that chapter until that bug is fixed. Plus you do the voices, yeah. I get to practice reading out loud, and I don't like, now I've been stumbling over my words, but it's like you could tell it's because I'm getting a little tired, and that's why. But yeah, it's been a lot of fun. So yeah, we'll return to Sekiro Monday. Tuesday will be Final Fantasy 15. Wednesday, The Sinking City. Thursday, Final Fantasy 15 again, and then Friday, there will be this game until we finish one or more, and when we skip, we just go on to other games. But yeah, so thank you guys for joining me tonight. It was a lot of fun. I'll see you guys Monday. I'm gonna try to do better with the time and start streaming at a better time. Like, I'm supposed to be doing anyway. But thank you guys. I love you all. I will see you guys Monday. Good night, good morning, wherever you're from. Mwah. It's a kiss from Ish, because he loves you. Good night, bye.